This stream is sponsored by Patreon Supporter Legends. Are you ready to embark on an adventure in the world of Corda Ren? Join us as we delve into the realm of fantasy and imagination, where heroes are forged and legends are born. With our exclusive Patreon tiers, you can become part of the action like never before. From the local hero tier to the esteemed Dastardly Dungeon Master tier, there's a level for every aspiring adventurer. Unleash the power of iconic characters such as Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, Joker from DC, or even my favorite, Spamton from Deltarune, with our custom stat blocks and character options. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or a novice hero, there's always room for you in our expanding universe. Immerse yourself in a world of intrigue, danger, and magic as you embark on thrilling quests and daring escapades. Join forces with fellow patrons, battle fearsome foes, and claim your rightful place among the supporter legends. So what are you waiting for? Take the first step on your journey today. Visit our Patreon page and become a legend in your own right. Adventure awaits, hero. Will you answer its call? Previously on Odysseys of Öskular.
Morning, sleepyhead.
I was just charging, don't mind me.
You want to take a closer look at that fella that had your amulet?
But you do see the symbol on the ground. It is strikingly similar to the symbols on the back of your necks. Kassan, you recognize the symbols as being a binding or a repelling force.
Ooh. So they thought they could stop the beast. Question is, did they summon it themselves, or were they good-natured and merely found a spot where it was coming to rise?
I found this letter on the table. I can't tell what's written at the bottom.
Interesting. Speaks of a divine entity that gives strength. Is this where your power comes from, Enna?
I don't know, they just kind of manifested.
Is this a book on the table?
Corda would recognize the language from something that she's looked at recently.
This is that demon stuff, I guess. You know how to read this?
Absolutely. You guys see Sigurd as he opens it, he just starts going, Lask, Nafrask, Nesk, Ishnuk, Lak, Washna. As it's, as
Sigurd, in calm,
Yeah?
if you wouldn't mind.
I have seen the horrors that lurk within the shadows, the twisted forms of the demons that hunger for our world.
Corda reaches into her pouch, looks over at Sigurd and Kassan and says, "Do you think you can make out what the hell this is?"
The undersigned agrees to eradicate the cult known as the Brotherhood of Infernal. In exchange for the successful eradication of said cult, I, the undersigned, shall receive the precise location of Captain Ambrose as promised. Failure to fulfill the terms of this contract shall result in forfeiture of the promised information and may incur additional penalties as deemed fit by the contractor.
You haven't signed it yet, have you?
Not yet. I have to, can I deny?
As you are sat around at camp, a white dragonborn approaches you. So you sit around the campfire as he tells you a story. It's about 4 in the morning. Sun's starting to come up. You can see a very bright light shining in the camp as Wakefield is playing with his lantern again.
As he is powering on.
That's so funny.
I just like to imagine the Windows 95 like boot up sound.
I can't even remember what that is.
Dun, 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 dun. I mean, that's the Windows XP.
I'm not gonna lie, all I can remember are the error signs because that's all I ever experienced. Okay, you all awake to the sun coming up. We do have Wakefield. You technically don't need to sleep. Is there anybody else in the party that is similar to that? We don't have any full elves, so we don't have that.
Yeah, that was something I was gonna ask because I've never played a half elf, so I don't know if they get the trance thing or not.
You should be able to check your own racial features.
I would if I was not currently driving.
Well then, stop. Park your car, whip out your phone.
I'll check for you. I don't think you do though. So.
I don't think I do either because I do have human in me.
Fey Ancestry gives you advantage on being charmed. That's it. No.
Okay.
So Wakefield, during the night, while everybody else is asleep, you are essentially, unfortunately, the resident watch. You obviously do need a little bit of time to actually just literally recharge your batteries, but for the most part, you're able to, just keep an eye on the camp. As you are doing so, you see a little white wolf slowly.
Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog? Don't, because I will just go off on this. Right, okay.
Sorry.
Great.
Sorry.
Entire campaign derailed.
Yeah, so
No question on the
Wakefield,
dog.
you see a small white wolf. It's probably closer to like adolescent wolf than puppy. It is approaching the camp and sniffing around the bags. It appears to be alone. And everyone else is asleep at this point. What would you like to do, Wakefield? Wakefield. Wake!
I don't think Wakefield's awake.
Wakefield is...
I can see him unmuting and muting his mic. I think his Discord triggered.
Sleepfield, are you there?
Sleepfield.
Sleepfield.
Alright, yeah, so you heard everything though, yeah?
Yeah, I did. It's just
Okay.
the mic being fussy. I guess I'll just get up and see where is it? Like close to the camp nearby.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go get a
that's
token
fine.
for it, but yeah,
I'm
it's
just gonna-
it's sniffing around. I'd say it's probably sniffing around here because this is where all the food is.
Okay. I guess I wanna just. Can I go steal some of his food and give it to the wolf?
Can you? Yes, yes, you can. Okay.
Do you want me to do animal handling, stealth, and sleight of hands?
I will.
Which order?
Get. I don't think you need to do sleight of hand or stealth necessarily, so we'll just go animal handling.
Alright, great. Because I'm really good at those. Because I'm wise. I take it back. I'm quite wise.
The robot pets the dog. Okay, yeah. So you.
Activating pet.exe.
I'm just gonna pet it and keep it calm, and give it some food
All right.
while everyone's waking up.
As you do so, you see that it is like it takes the food that you give it, eats it very quickly, and then tries to like pull the rest of the bag away with it. In the meantime, you can also hear some howling in the distance. It's not very close, but it's clear that it's like come home now type thing.
Okay. I guess I'll give it some more food and then take back the bag.
Okay. Right. Well, you got a decent animal handling, right? So, you do manage to free the bag from it without like getting it angry by just handing it another bit of food. It leaves very quietly through the underbrush before disappearing out of sight, at which point everybody else awakes to the sun finally coming up.
I'm gonna quickly put back the bag where it was and pretend like nothing happened.
Okay.
Good morning, Wakefield.
Good morning.
At least he can't accuse you of eating the food because you've just got a robot.
A little familiar.
I'm the least likely suspect.
Yes, you are.
Me steal food, never.
Never. Okay, right. Yeah, so with everybody up and awake and ready to start the day, I'm sure Sigurd cooks you up a nice meal before you go. And
Bread.
yeah, everybody gets a little bit of bread.
Never forget the bread.
I can make bread with it.
That's from Dunmeshi. That's in Dunmeshi. That's why you gotta watch it.
God damn it.
And what if I don't?
I'm gonna kill you.
Good luck. You're halfway across the world.
Don't underestimate me. Yeah, Corda comes out of the tent. She's not a morning person, so she comes out of the tent like hunched over, droopy-eyed, and just like very like messy like fur. So she just like does a big shake like a dog, and it all goes into place.
Oh yeah,
Fun.
yeah. There's like no like grooming involved. It's just like instantly like back to normal.
Big stretch.
Enna is not used to camping or like sticking it out in the wilderness. She's always lived in a house, so she wakes up a little stiff in the back.
Okay, so disadvantage on all your acrobatics today. Okay.
Oh, fun. Hey,
What the fuck?
Good morning. What just happened?
I think Wakefield's gone full robot.
Oh
I am
no.
not full robot. Try me.
I mean,
Holy
it's actually really cool. We might
shit.
not be able to
That's
understand
fucking
it,
awesome.
but
No, yeah.
I can.
I'll stop doing that.
okay.
Do that when you cast Fireball.
Yeah.
Incinerate.
Want to know your friends?
Alright.
Yeah, so Anna, you get up.
It'd be better like
you got
this.
a sword back. I'm obviously not going to actually give you disadvantage on your acrobatics. So,
Gotcha.
go ahead.
why the hell's my back hurts?
I see. You're not quite used to this, are you, lass?
No, I'm not. I've always lived indoors.
Beds. That would be something, wouldn't it?
I mean,
Wait, that's really something, wouldn't it?
I can't say I'm quite sure where I slept, or even if I slept while I was, I guess you could say, taken. But I know one thing's for certain. I hope I get used to that if we are going to be going out trying to save the world.
See, one thing that you can't beat? A hammock. They're always a good type of bed. We had loads of them over at the ship in the Rattlesnake.
Pretty sure the only person who actually sleeps on normal beds out of this whole group is probably Anna.
Yeah. Enna's teamed up with a squad of hobos.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, the most she's ever done, I think I said last session, was, like, hunting for ingredients in her small town before it all got torn down by a storm.
I love that contrast between, like, works a regular ass 9 to 5 with her family, and then everyone else is a hobo.
Yeah, I might just change this to a
I'm a
bar.
royal hobo. Excuse you.
Metal
Robo.
hobo.
This is really horrible.
It's so
Oh my-
good though.
Wait, can we call you the Hobinator?
Hobinator.
Oh god.
Hobinator fun.
Let's put this away.
The I don't even remember.
All right, so, okay, so, Corda, could you please make me a quick wisdom check?
Wisdom. I'm very wise. I'm not very wise.
Okay,
Ah, wisdom, my strongest stat.
I'm wise.
We're all making wisdom checks?
just Corda. Okay,
just-
so yeah, Corda, you are absolutely fine. Don't worry about it.
I don't trust you. But okay, I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. Corda, she, after rustling up her fur and shaking, and she shakes off the sleepiness and she feels grand.
All right, so you make your way back to the warmth of Öskular after your night out in the fresh air and in the cold. You are likely looking forward to the warmth, but as soon as you step back in, you are reminded of the choking hazard that is the air in this place. It is obviously very dry, very smoky, and you get a very painful chest just by entering. It'll take you a little bit to get used to the air in here again.
A bit of fresh air. What? Wouldn't you bloody kill any of these fucking here? A bit of fresh air.
I can't wait. Whoa.
That's enough, White. That's enough. You can put the robot voice away now, okay?
Yeah.
I-
That was
It's like a
way
drug.
too much.
It's like a
I
drug.
wonder-
Way too much.
I wonder if we'll ever get to just leave this city.
Perhaps the whole campaign's set in here. Well, you'll have fun. So,
Odyssey of Öskular.
So, you last time, whenever you got your the quests off the quest board, you picked specifically you wanted to do the creature in the caverns or whatever it was, right? It was
Yep.
there's some dastardly things going on down there.
Oh, he said the word!
And
Like his catchphrase when he said it's dastardly time, and then he dastardly all over the place.
a dastardly. Yeah, so
I'm orbed.
It was that sort of like east in the mine shafts, I believe.
exactly, yes. So
Somewhat familiar, maybe familiar mine shafts for Corda, but we'll see.
yes, so you have a general idea of the horrors lurking in the mines, more than the others, but you would end up needing to go down to the lower district to do that, to actually begin your quest. In the meantime, if there's any last minute provisions you need, go ahead, grab them now, and just
I got the lantern.
just
You have a
drag your
lantern,
guys
yes.
over
I have
here
a
when
lantern.
you're ready.
Oh, I
Wait,
bought
no,
one.
the lantern
John
here.
is going to go and take advantage of this time, actually, to wander on over to the jewelry shop
Alrighty, right?
and
Head over to Lava for
Drop off.
gems.
yeah. So he's going to just walk over here and drop off some gold and ask them to create a golden acorn to hold the remaining spell components for Summon Beast, which costs 200 gold pieces per the spell's description. So I'll go ahead and deduct 200 GP from me if that's okay.
Yes, you can do that.
Alright, and then after this adventure, I'll come back and hopefully they'll have made it by then.
Mhm.
I don't expect how long it takes to make something like that, but it's pretty small, so I would hope relatively fast.
Yeah, you as you pay and speak to them and stuff, you can see that they're basically boiling up the gold already into a molten state so that they can get working. So you'll be able to pick it up later today. Anybody else?
I forget if I have any more gold after buying that wrist crossbow, but if I do, I want to grab health potions.
You have 176. So
Okay.
if we go there, we can get you. You can get 3 health potions, which would bring you down to about 20 gold pieces left. They're 50 each.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy a ladder.
I'll just grab 2 then.
Alrighty, right.
I can buy some more. I've got
Yeah,
300. I can buy 300 gold.
Okay.
I'm buying a ladder.
I just know that if we are going into combat, I want to try and at least preserve as many spell slots as possible.
How many healing pots are you looking for? Corda comes in here with you, notices your light pouch, and it's not that she doesn't glow, it's that she doesn't try to make it obvious that she's glowing. It's very obvious she's glowing about the fact that her wallet is bigger than yours, but, you know. Once you suggest using that money to buy healing potions, she's like, probably a good idea, aye? So, I have enough to buy like 4 or 5. I'm gonna buy 2.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on. So if we both buy 2, that's plenty. That's almost enough for everyone to have 1.
Yep, I've got 4 healing pots in my inventory right now. So anybody want some?
I should be good for right now.
I will say maybe it's a good idea. Maybe it's a good idea I hold on to them because I could always just use Mage Hand to kind of deliver them to everyone.
That is incredibly funny. Okay.
Hey, I'm putting that tavern service to use.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'll reduce the quantity of healing potions in my inventory by 2, and you increase it by 2.
I'll do that, yeah.
All right. I'm like 3 minutes away from my house, so about 10 minutes till I'm on my setup.
So I did have 4 after buying, now I have 2, because I gave 2 to Enna. You could probably get me a use out of this. I've seen you do that. Well, you helped me. You've got that magic.
I have lost Sigurd. Where's Sigurd at?
Hello?
Oh,
You lost
you're
him.
down there.
Where?
What, you're
Am I?
You're at
You
the back.
lost him.
Hello?
We lose sight of Sigurd, and all of a sudden Grimble shows up.
Yeah. Suddenly you just have this deep gnome that just walks up to you. He's like, "You look like a motley crew."
He has an eye for trouble.
That was very mighty kind of you, Corda. And as Enna puts away the health potions, she's actually going to pull out that Hellfire whiskey and hand it to Corda. Here. A token of gratitude.
Oh, you see her eyes light up like a kid in a fucking chocolate shop. She's
Hey,
like, oh.
I saw you pound quite a few the other night, so figured you would be the one for this.
You're not half bad, you know that? You're very good. And she gives you a pat on the back that may or may not hear a loud crack from the back pain you had earlier.
Oh, my fix to be
All of a
fair.
sudden, my back pain
fixed
is
it.
gone.
I give you a pat on the back and it fixes your back pain. Like,
Oh,
Corda
how the
goes
hell?
into chiropractic
How-
after all this.
oh.
Corda, do you have Hellfire whiskey that you can just add 1 to, or do you need me to do that for you?
I have 6 empty bottles of whiskey.
Oh my god! She really did hammer them home!
Yeah, that's why she ended up in the random space.
I have 6 empty bottles of Hellfire whiskey. I also have a
There you
mummified
go.
hand and a skull.
Soon to be 7!
Soon to be 7 empty bottles of Hellfire whiskey.
Alright.
Does this have it? Is this like? Does it have any benefits, or is it just like?
No,
get
it's
yourself
literally just
shitty?
alcohol.
Yeah,
It's just alcohol.
If you
Okay.
get drunk, you get to go on a little adventure.
That's true. I get to have a one shot.
Well, maybe. If
I'm pulling
That
into
was
my
it, yeah.
driveway now.
That one was a unique circumstance.
it was. Because it was
Okay.
too much. Right.
Alright, I will be back in about 5 minutes.
Alrighty, Roo. In that case, I know I've not been playing for too long, but we'll take a small break while we wait for John to get back.
Okay.
Sounds good. I
contemplating a
need to go
crime.
get my dinner out of the fridge anyway.
Alright.
This gives me time to strap you up to a chair and force you to watch Dunmeshi.
Goodbye.
Should run away. Right. This stream was made possible thanks to my amazing Patreon supporters, so thank you all so much for your support, and a great big thanks to the Dastardly DMs, Whimsical Wisp, and Moxie the Demon. This stream is sponsored by Patreon Supporter Legends. Are you ready to embark on an adventure in the world of Cael Ron? Join us as we delve into the realm of fantasy and imagination, where heroes are forged and legends are born. With our exclusive Patreon tiers, you can become part of the action like never before. From the local hero tier to the esteemed Dastardly Dungeon Master tier, there's a level for every aspiring adventurer. Unleash the power of iconic characters such as Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, Joker from DC, or even my favourite, Spamton from Deltarune, with our custom stat blocks and character options. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or a novice hero, there's always room for you in our expanding universe. Immerse yourself in a world of intrigue, danger, and magic as you embark on thrilling quests and daring escapades. Join forces with fellow patrons, battle fearsome foes, and claim your rightful place among the supporter legends. So what are you waiting for? Take the first step on your journey today. Visit our Patreon page and become a legend in your own right. Adventure awaits, hero. Will you answer its call? Okay, so as you make your way through the bustling streets of the lower district, you are struck by the somber atmosphere that hangs heavy in the air. Obviously, this part of town has seen a lot of tragedy recently, but the scent of burning incense wafts from crowds gathered around a makeshift funeral pyre.
Gee, I wonder who it could be for.
I mean, you know,
That could be for any dwarf!
anyone. No one knows.
He was not a well-respected member of the... Probably, who knows?
But they are in your way as you make your way towards this. It's basically... it's a fairly big crowd, so whoever it is must have been well liked.
It's a different guy. It's a different guy. So they're in our way.
Yes, yeah, they are in your way.
Okay, yeah, Corda's just gonna, like, be pushing past folks, like, move, excuse me, move, come on. Nudge, nudge.
Anna's gonna try to follow close behind her wake and apologize to as many people as possible.
Sigurd is gonna be trying to, like, hold on to, like, Enna's, I don't know, what, like, either your arm or your backpack or something, just, like, falling behind with his head, like, as close to the backpack as possible so he can avoid being seen.
Okay, so... as you do so, you... Oh. Come on.
Push people into the lava.
Yeah, don't do that. I mean, you could.
Accidentally.
Maybe don't.
How says Amanda did it.
Okay,
A wizard did it.
you are it's fairly tightly packed. Obviously, if you're going to push past them, you can push past them. It's not really going to be a big deal. They're in mourning. They're not in fighting mode, right? So you push past them, and as you get closer to this funeral pyre, you see that it is there's something peculiar about it. There is no body on top of it.
Keep walking.
Body.
You hear people talking about one Ivan Wrathpass.
Oh, it's not him. Never fine.
Does that name seem familiar to any of us?
Don't think so.
Don't think so. Okay.
So, yeah, you hear them talking about one Ivan Wrathpass, and they are now, as you get closer and closer and push through and stuff, you realize that they are pretty much right outside the mine shaft that you were supposed to go into. So, go ahead.
You still able to like get in that mine shaft? Are they blocking the entrance?
They are not quite blocking the entrance. They're just, it's clear that it is related to their mourning.
Oh, okay. So after overhearing that it's not the guy that they
fell
manslaughtered, I guess would be the proper term. It was technically manslaughter. Like it was not intentional murder. But we're gonna keep that hush hush to ourselves. Nobody has to know.
I don't know
Yes,
what you're
he did
referring
not
to,
kill this
Corda.
man.
They're not gonna know.
He did
They're
not
gonna
kill
know.
this man.
They're not gonna know. They don't know shit. So after hearing that this is not the guy that we killed, not the guy that we witnessed his passing. I'm gonna ask, what was the name they were talking about?
One Ivan Rathpass.
Even Rathpass. I kind of like stop push. I look at the pyre and see nothing around it, no bodies, no nothing. Sort of tilt the head a little bit and says,
My bad.
What was that for?
I just pressed a button.
Why roll dice? Why roll dice? She
starts
nudges some of the
killing
folk. 6 bodies. She nudges some of the folk around her and says like, "Here, what's all this about? This is he's having a show, or?"
Does it look like a fucking show to you?
She thinks back to the previous times they've lit fires in the towns that they've attacked.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
He uses a sleeve to wipe like an insane amount of snot out of his beard, and he looks at you and says, "Poor Ivan, he didn't deserve this. And where's Runris? She's not even showed up to her own husband's funeral."
Well, how'd he die?
Mine collapsed.
Oh.
We are so sorry to hear this. We are
Always a
actually
tragedy.
coming through to prevent such a thing from happening again.
Well, if you need a guide, I used to work in there.
Are you sure? We don't want to take you away from this necessary moment of grieving and remembrance.
I can't look at that empty pie no more.
Well, in that case, consider yourself hired. Come on, let's move in.
Yes,
She, like,
Raven
puts,
Walk, come on.
she puts her arm on his shoulder and like starts bringing her along with him.
Bloody hell, I'm gonna have to teach these folks some manners.
I kind of put my hand on Enna's shoulder and I'm like, that would be much appreciated because I honestly don't think we have any. And I just walk by.
You're correct. Corda like nudges the guy with her other arm and says like, "So you wouldn't happen to know how that mine collapsed, would you?"
Well, at least Sigurd's honest. That's a start.
Well, it was quite a while ago now. Maybe a few weeks, near a month. But there were efforts to try and, look for survivors. But no luck, I'm afraid.
Privately in Corda's head, she thinks, "Alright, good, it wasn't me."
So, as you make your way into the mine shaft, the musty scent of the earth kind of fills your nostrils, accompanied by the faint fluttering of bats overhead. The tunnel stretches out before you, its walls lined with remnants of past mining operations, now abandoned and forgotten. Can I get a perception check, please?
From everyone or just someone?
Everybody's got lamps. Everybody can see, I'm assuming. Then
Yeah, I've got dark vision, but I think I also have some
He
torches.
doesn't need one.
I got the.
Oh yeah, wait, no, we have a lamp. What are we saying?
I've got
I am the lamp.
I've got alchemist's fire.
That is not a lamp. Not a lamp.
That's a spicy lamp.
We are starting off strong with these rolls.
Don't worry, we're getting the bad rolls out of the way.
Spicy lamp. You rolled a persuasion check, Enna.
I did? Whoops!
Not 20.
That 20 from...
I did not mean to roll perception. Can I re-roll that?
Yeah, wait.
Well, it would be what? Check your mods and see if it's the same.
I rolled a 3.
You rolled
It would probably...
It would be a 7.
Perception.
No, it's a 7.
Lamau.
It's okay.
Wakefield's nat 20 basically means he has the high beams on his eyes right now.
Yeah.
He's on-
I have it right now on. I have
Just
it
the
on right now.
NVG fucking like startup sound.
And that explains all of our poor rolls because we just immediately get blinded by the high beams.
That's awesome.
Nobody can see. Right, so yeah, as you continue walking through, and you have Wakefield in the front with his lamp.
What in the world is that?
That's the highlight.
Sorry, I clicked the button by accident while I was trying to
The
close
drums of war, they call me!
Okay, yeah,
I'm
so
closing it now.
Wakefield walks in front and lights up the tunnel for everybody else as you continue moving forward. The fella that you have with you eventually stops his blubbering, and
Did we ever get his name?
What's your name, big man?
oh, let me check the generator.
Let me check. Let me
What
ask.
a beautiful name he has. Let me check the generator.
Let me ask ChatGPT, and he gets like an owl on his shoulder.
Yeah.
His friends call him Jen for short. let me the generator.
His name is now Lemmy.
Lemmy, yeah. His friends call.
Alright, so he's called Lemmy. Right.
His name's Lemmy.
That's actually amazing.
God, I love D&D naming schemes.
Yeah, they call me Lemmy. Check the generator.
In that case, let me check the mines.
Oh, I shade it here.
Oh, I heard that one before. Yeah, so as he's walking down with you and you have like a little bit of conversation with him, he lets you know that actually he says, look, I don't know who sent you to do this, but pretty sure there's something fishy going on down here. The guards, they claimed that they couldn't find anything, but when I came down, the place hadn't been touched. It was still as collapsed as the day it happened.
I see.
That's odd.
Bloody greedy bastards. You never trust anybody that works for a fucking royal.
Oh, I hear that. But here's the thing. Ivan's wife, like, she's called Runres. she's been obviously fairly obsessed with finding him. She's convinced he's still alive in there. I'm worried she's went in looking for him. So if you find her, just bring her out alive, please.
Are there any sort of remarkable markings or familiar clothing that they might be wearing?
Well, she's a dwerger. She's got a nose pierced, like one of those bull rings.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, if that's all you can think of, that's perfectly fine, sir.
Well, she's a bit on the hefty side. Don't tell her I said that though, because
Absolutely not.
I didn't hear anything.
all right. This is it, and you arrive at. And this is after taking like a few corners and stuff in this mine system. So there's been a few twists and turns, but for the most part, you appeared to be following the most intact railway. Whereas, like, all of the other kind of, like, twists and turns, you could see that the railway lines started to get a bit damaged, twist and bent and stuff, and they didn't look as functional as this set. So, with your 23 perception, Wakefield, among the abandoned mining equipment, you notice scattered bones, scraps of flesh, and signs of animals feasting on something or someone. Just into the walls are crude symbols. They're scratched in very deeply, but also if you've ever tried to write anything with a knife, you know that it's all straight lines and it gets very messy. So it's kind of hard to see what it exactly is meant to say. So, well, it's saying that they are specifically symbols, not lettering, not writing. So if anybody wants to roll me Arcana or Religion on those.
Sure.
Symbols. I'm gonna. Corda's not gonna. I'm not gonna roll actually. Corda would not roll.
Sigurd would not have the intelligence required to even attempt to do that.
Yeah, neither does Enna. Enna has, like, average intelligence. She hasn't really specialized in either of those.
Okay.
Shakes hand with Sigurd. Below intelligence gang, let's go.
Low intelligence gang.
Stupid fucks.
Okay, so,
Oh no.
yeah.
I just realized Sigurd and Corda are the stupid squad.
Oh no! It's already over.
Stupid squad.
Sorry. Alright.
We got the stupid squad, we got the smart squad, we got the silly squad, we got the serious squad. There's too many
Short
asses.
squad.
Short squad.
Yeah, we need to come up with if we have other names, we need to have like other names for a group that begin in different letters.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this considered dark magic, curses, or supernatural phenomena? I guess it doesn't matter. I rolled the same on both of them. I thought it was a flat advantage all the time, but it's only for evil things that I have.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, good to know. You
2 13s, Jesus.
You did fine then. Okay, so Wakefield, you recognize some of the symbols to be that of symbols representing Orcus. Orcus is the demon lord of undeath. his symbol is scratched in various places throughout the tunnel, but seemingly without any kind of rhyme or reason to it. They're just randomly placed. Meanwhile, Kassan, you recognize the necromantic symbols of resurrection type stuff.
This area is filled with necromancy. Sigurd, you said you contain a sense of the divine sometimes. Could you give it a glance over? Is this place unhallowed ground, perhaps?
I'll point at the symbols and say, no, well, maybe. There's... These runes depict the symbol of, what was it, Orcus?
Yep, Orcus, demon lord of undeath.
Undeath. So we should expect zombies. Or undead of the like.
That makes sense. Last time I was in the mines, I found a couple of zombies and all. They don't like fire.
Wait, sorry, last time you were in the mines?
You've got a lot to get caught up with. Don't worry about it, I was in here a wee while ago.
That was the day she was drunk, remember, Enna?
You got plastered?
What a fucking great time it was.
Yeah, so
that must have been the day I did some. That must have been the day I stayed in my room a bit later.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
When I was totally plastered, the first thing I saw when I woke up was a pit full of zombies. So this place reeks of the undead.
God, I've never seen them in person. I've only ever heard stories. I know that they can be a dreadful bunch. Lemmy, have you ever seen anything strange while you were down here in the mines? Any signs of undead?
Oh, sorry, are you talking to Lemmy?
Yeah, sorry, I guess I didn't pick up, my bad.
No, it's all good. Alright, so... yeah, his teeth are chittering like a cartoon character right now as he's
Bless him.
Undead? No. Here. Oh, God, Cody, get out of here! And he starts running away.
Do you want to stop?
Thanks for the help, Lemmy! Be careful on your way out!
We'll make sure none of them get through here! At least I hope.
My meat shield.
Wait, shield what?
Don't worry about it. I still have you.
You're right! Why would you need anyone? I'm right here!
Yes,
He's offended you would consider anyone but him as a meat shield.
Sigurd is actually offended. Because that's what Sigurd does best.
Right, who's fixing us up some torches? Who's got the lamps?
I got a hooded lamp.
I don't think I have any lamps actually.
I'm pretty yes, I have torches and a tinderbox, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna...
You pass me a torch?
Yeah, I will pass Corda a torch, and I will also light a torch, so I'm down to 8.
And
and
you should be able to
I will
use a torch symbol on your bottom bar somewhere as well.
Oh yeah, wow, look at all the little options. That's so cool. Torch, there we go. I've activated torch.
But then I'm actually going to conjure Mage Hand and hand the torch to that way I can keep my hands free.
Smart. Okay,
so...
might as well put the torch.
I'm gonna hang my hooded lantern from one of my tusks. Just like, alright, I got both my hands ready.
Your tusks go down, dude. You did this to fall.
What?
Your tusks point
You have a
downwards.
walrus.
They're
You're not
like
you're
orc
not
tusks, they're
No,
point
but
down.
it's like tying like string around a stick. Like if you tie it tight enough, it's still gonna hold.
Okay.
That's gotta be uncomfortable.
I didn't say it was comfortable.
All right. Okay.
Oh, the things that D&D players will do just to have their hands free.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So you find yourselves at this. All right. You find yourselves at this collapsed tunnel here. I can take athletics check if anybody wants to try that to try and make some space.
I'm gonna
Cracks my knuckles, and here we go. Athletic. I rolled a 15. You got an 18.
18.
All right.
Get better than me.
Take it.
For Corda. Right, okay, so working together, you managed to pull some of the rocks to the side. It's clear that doing this for the whole thing would either take forever or end up causing like another cave-in. So what you've ended up doing is providing a small enough space to crawl through on your hands and knees.
By the end, but it probably takes like 5 or 10 minutes for us to clear the rocks away, and by the end of it, like the both of us are like wiping some sweat from our brow because me and Sigurd do not like the heat of this place. So adding on physical activity on top of that is like fucking hell.
True.
You're doing a good job. Continue.
Fuck.
I just put the lights on him.
Anna's gonna try to grab a pickaxe to help them as much as she can with her meager frame.
As I said,
there's a Sigurd, what do you think? Do you think this will hold up?
I mean, if we dig the whole thing out, I don't think so, but it should hold up while we're crawling through.
Look at the cracks in the ceiling. Who's the weakest? Who can fit through there?
I suppose that would be me.
Right, get going. A little pat on the back of encouragement.
I'm actually gonna send my mage hand 30 feet in front of me through the hole. That way it's lighting up in front of me before I can even walk through there.
Okie doke, let's try and set that up for you really quick.
Okay.
Because that...
I'm not trying to make you jump through hoops, I'm sorry.
It's alrighty, Roo. All I'm gonna do is give you a second, Anna. I'm gonna shrink her down really small, and then you can put a mage, you can put your light onto that instead.
By next session, you'll have a functioning mage hand, because Dee loves that kind of stuff.
I do.
Okay, so torch.
Alright, I'll drag that through because there's a wall there.
Yeah, okay, so... Oh.
Little tiny Enna.
Enna.
Baby.
Vision on this is
there we go.
width. Alright, okay, right. And then I'll just move you through as well. Okay, so as you make your way through, a chill runs down your spine.
Lads, I think I just saw something.
Corda sticks her head down through the hole and is like, "What?"
It was big. Probably about as big as you get whenever you get angry, Corda.
Ooh. This will be fun.
If you say so.
Alright.
Clearly, this means that we must learn enlarging magic so that Corda can become even greater.
Who's crawling through next?
I like the way you think, Devil Man. And then she starts crawling down.
Alright.
Wakefield, you have the brightest light. Oh, nope, never mind. Corda goes.
If that's how we're going to be. Oh, shite!
Alright.
Lads, get in here!
So, what we'll do is I'm gonna leave. How did you get through? How did you do that?
I just dragged my character. I thought that we. Yeah, sorry.
You turned into a worm.
Oh, sure. To be fair, you could have done that.
It would have. It just been one of my wild shapes.
He turned into a worm.
Even if he couldn't, he could just use his Misty Step.
I will.
Turned into a worm. Became what he said. He was worm.
I have multiple options. Just require resources.
I will give.
I can speak myself back if you want.
No, it's all good. I'll leave you there for now. I was just gonna say I'll pull you through whenever. Like essentially, imagine we're taking turns here, but it's not quite right. So, okay. So we have Enna and Corda. The faint smell of decay is hanging heavy in the air, but suddenly your senses are assaulted by the grotesque figures lurking in the shadows. Ghouls, their pallid forms contorted with hunger as they emerge from the darkness, ready to attack. There seem to be a few. I will give both of you a turn each before I continue. So go ahead.
So immediately as Enna says, "Oh shite," Corda looks over, sees the ghouls approach, and she says, "Enna, duck!"
I duck.
And then Corda throws the chained anchor at this front ghoul.
Alrighty, right.
Over Enna's head. So I'll make an attack roll for that. Attack. That's a 7.
That is a miss as the ghoul basically crawls like diagonally at the corner of the wall to move forward.
Ricochets against the metal and she yanks it back over Enna's head.
As Enna is ducked down, she's actually going to go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead, start it off with a casting of Magic Missile.
Love to see it.
Damn, that's only 2 damage per dart. But it's gonna be 1 to each of them.
Alrighty, right.
And then I'm going to bonus action with the wrist bow to shoot the one in front.
Nice.
Alrighty, right.
Very nice.
That's 2 hits, yeah. That is on the dot.
Nice.
Cool.
And that's 6 damage to this front one, plus 2, so 8 total.
Alright, he is dead. Okay. Now, the others start coming round.
Maybe I should have grabbed Enna out of the way first.
Perhaps. Too late now. Right.
Yes, they're still.
Okay. They are going to attack. So they are. So that first one is a miss on Enna. Second guy. Come around here and try his luck as well. That's a 15, I believe that hits you.
Yeah.
Okay. You are bitten by one of these things as it crawls along the wall, not like actual wall climbing, but just like diagonally, using the floor for leverage as well. He takes a big bite into your shin, and you're going to take 6 damage.
Oh, there goes all the temp HP. Thank you for the good meal, Sigurd.
No problem, buddy.
Alright, so you can see more.
We're gonna need a shot after this.
And now I will give one of you a chance to come through the hole at this point. Who's going through next?
I think I'm the only one left behind.
No, I'm
everybody's
left behind.
All 3 of you are still out here.
Okay.
Wakefield, you want to go help them, or you want me to run in?
I'll give it a shot. I'm tinier than you.
That's true.
Are you fat shaming the cook?
I'm honestly afraid that Sigurd's gonna try and get through and just get stuck. She's big.
Hey, I'm not fat shaming anyone. I'm just stating facts.
Okay, so with that, I will give the three of you can take attack actions, and then if you two want to do anything, you can start. Do you know what? It would just be better if I just got all three of you through at this point. I don't think there's any point in making you wait.
Yeah.
There you go. Alright, so you all managed to get through, and now you all can start taking actions in whatever order you want.
Should we do initiative or not?
Nah, we can. This is a sort of like fuck it, we ball type approach, you know?
Yeah, we'll do initiative for like bosses and
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'd like to scooch Enna. Can we swap places, Enna?
Yeah, I will gladly
opportunity. Yeah, disengage.
Yeah, no, I will gladly take the disengage action and fall back to let the people who are more akin to fighting and more familiar with these things go. So I will back up, and before we actually go in, I will go ahead and cast Bless on everyone.
Nice.
Nice.
So
Sean is
with rage. Now, obviously, rage has me grow big.
Yeah.
If there's not enough space for me to grow big, then I don't grow big.
You will have enough space in here, just.
Oh, will I?
Yeah, just.
Oh my god. Corda's gonna look like Huggy Wuggy climbing through the fucking vents in Poppy Playtime.
So
never say that ever again.
First sentence.
Huge. Yeah, so Corda, pissed off after witnessing a surprise attack on a comrade. She grows to a large size and then effectively grabs the two heads and bashes them together.
Oh hell yeah! Three Stooges coconut maneuver.
Pretty much, yeah. So what would you like me to roll for that, D?
It'll be unarmed attack, but what I'm going to do is raise the AC because you're going for two of them at the same time.
Okay. Unarmed attack.
So just give me a 15. That's all you need.
19.
I don't even need the bless.
Okay, yeah, you can bash the two of them together. You can roll me your damage there.
I think that would just be a flat. There we go. 6 damage.
All right, that's
after plonking the two heads together.
All right, yeah, you bang them together, and whereas you are pretty used to seeing people get a bit dizzy and like put out of it after that, there you just see that their heads cave in a little bit, and they just they're still ready to fight.
Sneaky bastards.
All right, okay, that is. Anybody?
That's me.
Yeah. Anybody else? You've got a big doggo in the way, but you can like easily get through your legs. I don't think that's going to be an issue if anybody needs to.
Sean's gonna fire off a firebolt at one of these guys.
Alrighty, rude.
So that is attack roll.
Big doggo.
Where the hell are my
26 to hit.
Gee, I wonder.
26 does hit, yeah. 6 damage.
6 fire damage.
Alright, cool. What I'm going to do is, as far as I'm concerned, these two guys have their heads kind of squished together at the moment. They're basically in the same space, so I'm just going to give you 6 damage on the two of those at the same time. As Corda slams their heads together, your fire bolt hits them square in the space between.
Oh, nice.
They are down. You can see more out in the corridor. The rest of you, we've still got Sigurd and Wakefield.
Is there a way to put down my pet in a specific area or not?
Yeah, you can go to familiars on the top of your character sheet. It is. Oh, it's called companions. Click on that, and then you have access to things to summon.
I feel like Sigurd is gonna try and like slip through Corda's legs
and then try and hit the first thing he sees.
Alrighty, right.
There's nothing there.
Oh, there's nothing there. Oh, alright, I'll do it for you. Just point it where you want me to put it down for you.
This here. Thank you. Oh, that looks cool.
Right next to my little mage hand.
Your cast iron skillet misses as it ducks out of the way and it clangs into this this cart beside you and just like reverberates up your arm.
Oh,
Okay.
not pleasant to think about.
No, I hate that feeling.
that's the ick. But like getting bitten by a zombie, yeah, it's fine.
I mean, I didn't take any damage from it, so yeah, it is fine.
Yeah, like the ghoul bit you and you just get like it just got a mouthful of stew because it's down your leg for some reason. Right, okay. Yes, we have Wakefield. You summoned your familiar. It should be yours to control. If it isn't, that's fine. We can still figure it out later. But do you have an action to make with it?
For now, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action for it to use its tail attack.
Okie doke.
Oh, I actually just realized I forgot to say I was also going to use my bonus action to reload my wrist bow.
Hey, okay, that's fine. That's why the free flow thing's nice, because you can just, you know, do it.
Yeah.
Take actions kind of like independently of each other. It helps to imagine combat as like something that seamlessly happens where people are doing multiple things at one time.
Yeah, you can swap spaces and stuff like that.
It's as you say, like I slam the heads together, Kasson firebolts the heads as the impact. Like
I like to imagine Corda thinks she hit them so hard they just combusted.
Exploded. It's like how if you punched a chicken fast enough, you cook it immediately.
You gotta be punching that chicken really quickly.
Oh, unfortunate.
What in the world did you just roll?
Nat 1.
Okay, so your imp familiar didn't succeed by the looks of it then, but your Eldritch Blast still needs its damage.
The damage is... Oh, okay. For some reason it doesn't have a button that does damage. It just says attack.
Just do that again and hopefully it gives damage next time.
There you go.
Oh,
3 damage.
You would have to slap a chicken with a velocity of 3,725.95 miles per hour in order to cook it in a single slap.
I could do that.
Corda could do that.
I believe it.
It would take 2 for me. Corda 1.
Jesus.
Alright, okay. With that, I think everybody's had their actions and bonus actions at this point.
Yep.
Okay. These two are, and then this one's like,
fucking Waluigi.
Oh, that's really Papyrus.
Yeah, see?
I was thinking.
Hello there, human!
I was thinking Skeletor, but.
Remember!
I love those fucking memes. There it is.
Until we meet again!
I do love that every skeleton is Skeletor pilled.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got 2 guys that are both going to try and take a chunk out of our Resi Walrus. The first one hits, the second one misses, and you are going to take 11 damage as this thing leaves a pretty nasty bite into your leg. As its teeth come back out of your leg, you can see like just blood just spurt. Do you want me to add the damage for you, or have you got it?
I did it.
Go.
Yeah.
Alrighty, right. I could probably squeeze that guy in there. Yeah, fuck it, let's do that. Alright, that's another 7 damage of another bite.
Wow, they were really good at hitting.
Well, one of them got a nat one, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got a couple of bites on Wally there, and they just for like the cinematics of it, they're both like got their teeth like lodged into his legs, one like a toddler sitting on your foot type shit.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Yeah. So that is
Sigurd?
them.
I'm
almost bloodied, not quite, but almost.
No.
Yeah, I'm seeing my. I can't believe I'm saying this, but after 2 days, my friend.
Like cooking buddy.
Not that I don't like Sigurd. It's just the fact that I've known these people for less than 2 days, and they're pretty much it.
Potentially the only other sane person I am partied with.
Possibly. I mean, Kassan seems okay. Anyways, I'm gonna.
Kassan's poor Kassan.
Kassan, the one that turns into a celestial form.
I'm just remembering Kassan's little thing that he said to the warden at the tavern.
What did he say?
He said basically, it was basically along the lines of, "Don't worry, nobody needs me. Nobody ever needs me," or something like that.
Of course.
It's just nice to be wanted sometimes.
He's fine. He just doesn't know how to talk to people. Like,
I know, but I love him.
his only like flaw is that he's just got social anxiety, and that's very relatable. Everybody else.
It's just like Quentin, the fucking halfling rogue I played in The Lost Pet.
That's true. Quentin was like chattering with knees, basically.
Yeah. Anyways, twin spell firebolt on the two that I can see that I have a direct line of sight in between Corda's legs from.
All right, so between Corda's legs, and then heading directly against the legs of Sigurd.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Basically, I just point my 2 fingers, one at each of them, like my middle finger and pointer finger, and just kind of fireworks go off of them.
Hey.
Alright, so first one, that's a 10.
Next.
That one did not hit. Okay,
No.
got it. And second one, that's another. Damn!
Unlucky, right? So, Sigurd, you feel the intense gnawing at your shins, and then all of a sudden, like a little bit of like searing heat at the back of your legs as 2 firebolts hit the ground behind you.
And then bonus action! Please! Yes! No!
That's amazing.
And a small crossbow bolt pings off of your skillet as you're readying to hit another thing.
As I see it hit my skillet, would I know that these are hot?
We will discuss that in a moment, but looking at them, they appear to be burning, yes.
Okay, so Sigurd's mind immediately goes, I have 3 things in front of me, and I don't feel too good. So Sigurd is gonna try and scoop some up and kind of just toss them out in front of him.
Oh, okay. Alright.
At whatever I can get. What would I roll for that?
I will. Do you know what? Because you're.
I can just roll a cast iron skillet if you want.
We'll not do that. Because you're essentially doing an area of effect type thing. I'll do saving throws.
That's cool.
Instead.
You have given me an idea with that main card, though.
So it'll just be some dex saves from these guys. Not one.
Makes me feeling better. The other one's got over 18, so.
Alright, so that is. Yes, let's see. What is your dex? Yeah, okay, they all lose. They all fail. So I'm going to give you a D6 you can roll for fire damage. Alright, so you do 6 damage total, 2 on each of these guys.
Awesome.
As you
and then I'm
scoop the stuff up with this cast iron skillet and like just splash it over the top of them.
Hot coals, torture.
I'm also going to cast Sanctuary on myself. Just in case.
There we go. Okie doke, sure thing. I forget. The rest. Yeah, the rest of you can still make actions and stuff now.
Why am I taking damage?
You're taking damage.
Yeah, I just got dealt 4 points of damage.
Oh.
Curse. You failed the saving throw.
What saving throw?
one of the metal coal, one of the hot coals like rolled.
Bounds in between.
Sigurd
Boing, boing.
after you like shot an arrow at him and shit.
Yeah, at this point, Corda's confused between all the things that are going underneath her legs.
God, dude, for a second I was scared. Like, wait, did I just get infected? What the hell is going on?
Okay, I'm gonna stomp forward a bit. These guys are on the tracks, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's like grab this minecart and then just yank it forwards to slam it across the tracks.
Okay, you can roll me strength with advantage.
Bang.
Or athletics. You can do athletics if you want. So
Don't forget bless.
Bless as well. Okay. I'll take that 7. I'll take that 10 and then add a bless to it.
Cool.
If it was athletics, I would just add like an extra 3, I think. No.
Yeah.
Would I?
2.
Extra 2. Okay. Will we make that a 12 then?
Yeah, we'll make that a 12, and then you can roll your bless.
Roll a bless. That's a 16.
All right. Okay. So with a 16, you get in. You.
I come over like basically reaching over Sigurd. I grab on this side of it and just flick it forward as hard as I can so that it will come screeching across these tracks.
Okay. I cannot actually move that because it's the artwork. But
yeah, I figured it's by the background, but that's
is swing these guys over here, and I will get a just roll me unarmed, just so I can get the damage from you.
Unarmed. Ignore this attack roll because that's just so I can do the damage. Unarmed is always 6 for me because I don't have a hit dice for unarmed yet.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I haven't got Tavern Brawler.
Good to know, though.
So when I level up, I'll
damage
pick
to you
up.
again there. I did. Why are you taking
Yeah.
damage?
I actually am infected. Holy shit!
Oh, I think oh, it's because I've got little Enna over here.
You've got Enna selected.
I got the tiny Enna, and I was like,
Good little Enna.
damaging.
Little mage hand Enna.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Little baby Enna. Little pocket Enna.
Oh, so I've been damaging Enna instead of this guy.
So
So that's about 10
copying
damage
so copying your token translates even if it's not quote unquote you.
Yeah.
Yes.
The more you know.
Unless they're different entities.
Okay.
Okie doke. So, yeah, you slam them all up against the wall. They are. One's dead. 2 are dead. So two have collapsed into a pile of bones, essentially, and the last one there.
Here as well.
So we've still got. I think
I want that mage hand to go back down there with the torch.
Tiny Enna. Little baby Enna that sits inside your pockets and gives you cure wounds and whiskey.
Whiskey.
As soon as the path is clear, Enna's gonna rush over to Sigurd and fish out like a potion of healing.
Okie doke. You can roll the potion of healing, and then we'll just add that to Sigurd.
Gotcha.
In the meantime, the other 2 of you, you still have actions and bonus actions and movement and stuff. You want to come down, and there's only one guy left down here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so there's 8 for you then, Wisp.
Appreciate it, Enna.
Lots, are you alright? God, bloody hell, that looked like it hurt!
Nah, this is nothing.
As he bleeds.
We might want to get that checked out at the doctor, though, make sure it's not infected.
I think I'm actually immune to diseases.
Enna does not know that. As far as I can tell, she has never seen someone of your race.
Don't tell me he's vaccinated as well.
I mean... who knows?
Right, yeah, so we Wakefield and Kassan, you're the only 2 left to do anything if you want them down.
I'm gonna go ahead and fire off another firebolt.
Okie doke. You can roll that. I'll move your guy for you.
Yep.
We.
Okay, that is a
24.
definite hit.
The tiniest firebolt. right in the square of his head.
He sneezes
just the
on him.
tiniest firebolt.
It just like sizzles in his forehead. He's still like barely, and then Wakefield comes in for the finisher. Eldritch Blast flies through this menagerie.
Sorry, I already clicked before you said it.
You're all right. Eldritch Blast flies through this absolute menagerie of a party and hits him like square where the firebolt left a little mark, almost like a target, and the Eldritch Blast hits it and like just pops his head as he slams back against the wall. And he did. So you are in a room now that you finally got a chance to take in your surroundings. I don't know how long. How long does your rage last? 1 minute?
Rage is always 2 minutes, I think. Let me double check.
Wear off. You don't keep on taking damage.
Yeah, it's 1 minute, and it wears off if I don't attack or don't take damage for 1 turn.
Yeah.
So
Punch yourself in the face!
Yeah, you just have to keep punching yourself and taking damage.
I got 3 uses of rage. I'm not exactly. I don't
okay.
really give a shit about being conservative with them. So if combat's done and 1 minute has passed, then yeah, she's back to your regularly scheduled, not gigantic pupper.
Yeah, and
I
then
think you
Bless
should be
is
able
probably
to
gonna go
change
offline as
her
well.
with the button at the bottom.
End rage.
Um,
I've still got that epic aura.
yeah.
Wisp, how much health are you still missing, actually?
I'm only missing 4 points, and I have lay on hands.
Okay, because I was about ready to use another Cure Wounds just to top you up.
No. We'll
Okay.
be fine.
All right. So while we're in here, let's get a perception check as you take in your surroundings and see all of this glowing coal, essentially.
This coal's still bloody hot.
It is. Okay. Yeah, we got.
I'm gonna put my torch right there.
17, 18. I mean, both of those are good enough. Another 18. All right. So, yeah, those that got over 13 are. You see, amidst the crates and carts that are used for transporting materials, a small tome in the corner of the room.
It took everything in my body not to go and just immediately go, oh, I could learn a new spell from it. Not this time.
So you see a small tome in the corner of the room, just over. Oh, I can't click. over here. And over here you see a small symbol etched into the wall. Does anybody want to take a looky-loo at the actual book?
Does the book itself look like the one we found in the other place?
No. No.
I'm gonna go pick it up.
That previous one was probably like a diary, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It's the basic ass diary.
Me and Sigurd are gonna investigate the tome.
Okie doke.
I'll go have a look over at this carving.
Alright. So we'll do the...
Hassan will join you looking at the carving.
Cool.
Good, because you probably know way more than this.
Yeah.
Corda walks up to it, takes one look, he's like, what the fuck?
Alright, so looking at the tome, its pages are filled with cryptic incantations and diagrams depicting gruesome rituals. Neither of you are particularly aware of what they do. A decent Arcana check would probably tell you, but yeah, just very gruesome sketches depicting rituals of like sacrifices and stuff like that.
I'm gonna be surprised if I roll well on this, because Enna would not know anything about them.
Why not?
I rolled an 11!
Yeah.
I got a 7!
Yeah, so you pick it up, you have a look, and you, from basically what you can tell, it's rituals. You don't know what they do, but it looks bad.
Gods.
For the others that went to look at this very small symbol carved into the wall, which was Enna, Wakefield, and Kassan. Can I get Arcana? If anybody, like, you don't have to roll it if you don't think your character would be able to. It's up to you.
Kassan is going to cast guidance upon himself. And so this is, if it is a basic thing, I rolled terribly, and if it is dark magic, here comes the advantage roll. So I have no idea what it is if it's basic. I know exactly what it is if it's dark magic.
Yeah, so you... It doesn't appear to be dark magic. So, looking at it, it's clear to you that it has some sort of magical property, but you aren't aware of exactly what.
This is probably not infernal in nature. Probably.
Probably. Alright. So.
You might not be familiar with that, but what do you make of this, Kassan? And Enna shows him the tome.
Sure.
Oh, yes.
Please tell me this is dark magic and not just like baby's first book torture.
I'll just take your previous 26 for this.
Okay, cool.
And yes, it is dark magic, and very specifically dark magic to be used in raising the dead. You've got a 26, so you also see that the rituals are wrong. They're not actually correct, in that if you were to follow these instructions, you wouldn't successfully resurrect someone.
Some fools attempt at recreating resurrection magics. Emphasis on fools. This wouldn't work even if you did have the requisite 72 orphans.
Wait, Kassan, are you meaning to tell me that the missing children could be specifically because of this ritual?
It could be,
Kassan
right,
realizes
I would
he
hope-
misread the 72 orphans.
Oh, 72-year-old orphan. That
Wait, what?
Oh my
I
god.
mean, if it's a dwarf.
Never change, Kasson. Never change.
Alright.
Sounds great, this kid.
Dude, I feel like we're about to start talking something like real religious stuff because there is a religion that has 72 somethings in it.
No, I was not trying
I know
to
you're
reference that. That was the first number that came to mind.
Oh god.
Alrighty, Roo. So
That was funny.
and then the last thing is I guess I'll get this from Wakefield and our paladin as well, Sigurd. If you could both roll me religion.
Okay.
As an oath of the feast paladin, I am not very religious.
Oath of the feast.
Need a timing on
noble,
that
I
dice
fight.
roll.
Alright, okie doke. So, you obviously Sigurd is like he's sneaking a muffin out of his like bag at the moment and not paying attention.
Listen, orcs gotta eat a lot of calories, man.
Yeah, no, yeah. In the meantime, Wakefield, you specifically recognize that these coals are very they're very strange. They're burning without a source of fire or energy or anything to actually light them. And you are aware that these are hell coals. They are basically mined from the abyss themselves. You've only ever heard of it in writing, but it's basically a fuel source for like infernal engines and stuff like that.
Yeah, the more you talk, the less I feel safe.
That's usually how it goes.
I'll relay this information to everyone. We might
Alright.
be dealing with the portal to the abyss, everyone. So pack your bags.
What?
For your coffins.
We're going to the abyss? Honestly, I thought we were in hell.
Ah. Tomato, tomato, really.
Alright, so
Motherfucker said tomato about different dimensions of eternal torment.
If it weren't for these things being mined from the hills, I could see these being a good cooking source.
As you cook, you hear the soul. You hear the souls being cooked in the flames.
I
Like,
mean,
as you're cooking a steak, the steak screams.
It adds so much
The soul
extra
gets
flavor,
subverted.
though.
I
it
know,
just puts
right?
the cow's soul back into the steak. So it's
Oh my
aware-
God.
so it's
Oh
aware
my
of the
God.
eating.
Oh, where am I?
Yo, did your burger just move?
I
Your
used to
burger
be a
just
cow.
Oh god.
All right. So with that, you've pretty much discovered everything that you're going to find in this room. Obviously, these coals are unusual, so if anybody wants to take them, you can, but be aware that they will burn a hole through your pockets if you've not got anything safe to put them in.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find.
Somebody bought an iron pot.
You do have an iron pot.
I
Was that
did
Sigurd?
buy an iron pot.
Yeah, Sigurd bought an iron pot.
Do you want to put some in my pot?
You could use these. They're burning for quite some time.
I'll get you a new pot.
That's
It was a nifty trick he did chucking them at the other zombies.
Wait. I heard Wakefield say he'd buy me a new pot, and as he says that, Sigurd pulls out the pot and just scoops up, like as many as he can into this pot. Like he's ready to like use them combatively or cookingly as required.
Combatively or cookingly.
I like to imagine now, instead of a cleaver in Sigurd's offhand, it's now just this fucking kettle.
That would be so much more dangerous to me.
Yeah, we got a handle.
Dude, are you kidding me? Using centrifugal force to whip that thing at someone?
Yeah,
oh my god!
That is death.
Right. I
like to imagine he would act like a flower girl at a wedding, just sprinkling the ashes like it's petals. You go here, go there.
Right, I'm just gonna drop that into your inventory.
Hellfire! Hellfire for you! Hellfire for you!
Death be upon ye!
Whoa!
Where is your cast iron pot? I don't see it.
Is it not in my inventory? I know we bought one.
I thought. Yeah.
You definitely. I recall you buying a pot.
Oh well, that's
Did
fine.
it possibly get deleted?
I will. Oh, it might have been one of those things that didn't go in because of the shops were being weird. So I'll just.
Speaking of being deleted,
We spoke the ancient tongue and killed planes.
We killed the plane. No.
bro's dead as, bro died. Bro's dead as fuck. Bro's back.
Yay! Right. So with that, you are free to continue if you want.
Let's go, everybody, as I scoop the coals and just run forward.
Hold on, let my mage hand lead the way.
I do have supreme dark vision. You understand this, right? Oh dear God. Fire monster, big fire monster, just popped up a second ago.
Alright, so as Hassan turns the corner, he sees a very, very big creature move past his periphery in the next room. It is probably the thing that Enna was talking about, and while it did have fire on it because of what the next room entails, it was in fact more similar to a very, 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 very big zombie. Alright, so heading into the next room, and I'll get your little guy there as well. Alright.
Tiny.
Well, at least I don't think we'll need the torch anymore. At least mine.
I kind of like elbow, and then I'm like, ha! That's right.
So is this a this a portal?
Well, stepping
Looks
into
like a pit.
stepping into the chamber, your eyes are immediately drawn to the pulsating portal at its center. Swirling with otherworldly energy and the acrid scent of sulfur filling your lungs, you are aware that this must be another hellhole.
Getting a bit of deja vu here.
So how many hellholes can one town have?
I mean, at least the ground in this one's a bit more tall.
True. Can I get I guess intelligence. I'll just gotta take a straight intelligence from
Me.
Sigurd knows that he's dumb, and he wants to. He's thinking like really hard on how dumb he is, and he gets a 9. So he's just like he's specifically thinking on how stupid he is.
Corda's like
stupid squad.
Corda looking at the hole.
Wakefield thinks he's smart.
Look, I can see a hand in the hole. There's like a hand in
Alright,
an iron.
fine, I'll roll intelligence.
Let's have the fun.
There's like a.
No, you won't.
And looks at Enna as he's thinking, and is just trying to make sure Enna is not accidentally thinking too hard to walk into the hole.
The intrusive thoughts are winning.
Alrighty, so what we'll do is
Oh, that's funny.
I will make this. Alright, so Wakefield, if this was a religion check, you would have got a 15. which is good enough because it's a hellhole. You are aware that it is essentially not fully formed yet. This is a burgeoning hellhole.
That is one sentence I didn't think I'd hear. A burgeoning hellhole.
It's not a sentence I wish to say ever again, but
If you're lucky tonight, you're gonna see my virgining hellhole.
Oh god.
That do you have gonorrhea? Real fast.
Oh god.
all right. So, yes. Right. As you are. As you enter the room, you look around, you realize like the decimation and destruction. You can see all of these like charred bodies around. You can see that some of them are kind of moving a little bit, and my cat is attacking me. Just 2 seconds.
You say his cat is attacking him?
Yeah.
God, a giant cat creature crawls out of the hellhole.
All right, yeah. So as you are in the room, you're looking around, you're getting used to your surroundings. You see.
What was that?
I just saw him go, oh no!
All right.
We're sharing the same brain cell tonight. It's great.
So
The same one, the exact same one. It bounces between us.
yes, there is a for some reason some source of flame that seems to be sporadically bursting out of that wall. It is happening at random, so traversing across, and it seems to span the whole room. So traversing across may be difficult.
How big is the beam of fire?
It crosses the whole room. So
No, I meant like the
How wide is
circle
it?
size.
How wide is it?
oh, it's 5 foot.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna block it with my cast iron skillet as I'm walking across.
Chaz, you ain't
That thing's
sentient.
probably gonna melt right through it.
You're not saying
Yeah,
shit.
this is
Wide
Hellfire.
cast iron skillet.
If I use, well, technically I have 2 cast iron skillets, so if I use both of them, might
His
work.
ass thinks he's sentient. You ain't sentient.
No, I'm not saying.
Could I actually walk over to that to see kind of like what the source of it looks like?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna follow after Enna.
Yeah, we have to scooch over.
I'll take a perception check first.
Oh, okay. Perception. Hey.
I see a zombie moving over here. Is he like trying to actively crawl out?
Yes. But
How
he is,
deep?
like,
How
burned
far
to
down
shit.
does this hole go?
So this here, this is flat ground.
So it's on the same level that we are.
This is on the same level you're
It just
on,
transitions into. Okay, it just transitions into like molten magma.
Yeah, and then once it reaches here, it is just a
Hell.
straight
Hell.
Yeah. To be fair, it doesn't even appear to be quite a portal yet. It's just like a physical hole that goes down with portal-ish energy coming from it.
Are there runes nearby we could try to disrupt?
Well, we got a 19 and a 20 on perception. So the first thing is you do see a rune on this wall towards the top of the wall. It is bigger than the previous one that you saw. If you want to roll me Arcana to check that.
Alright. Is it dark magic?
No.
Okay.
Is it the source of the fire?
We will find out.
Okay.
It is not the source of the fire. Kassan, examining this one, you realize that it is the same as the previous one, but this one's bigger and better drawn out. It is literally a bit bigger Sumbl, so explains why you're able to get it this time. And looking at it, you see that it is essentially like an arcane lock type spell.
A lock implies a door. Do you all think that we could dispel this?
Also, that's quite high up.
Okay.
Like 20
You need to
20 foot up there.
Just dispel magic?
So the rune is high up.
Yes, the rune's high up, but the actual the fire isn't coming from the rune, and it is lower down the wall. It's about your level.
Okay. What is causing it? I guess.
Oh yes. Okay. Yeah, you see a small hole in the wall, and you can see various bits of piping, and then broken pipes around this area. It definitely doesn't appear to be like a natural gas type thing, but considering we've got hell coal, maybe there's hell gas. But yeah, there's something being siphoned through these pipes, and this is where it kind of breaks.
Okay. Because I was gonna think if this is like a fire source that's occasionally being pushed out by something, I was gonna snuff out the fire with prestidigitation, but obviously that's not gonna work.
No, mom.
So these pipes over here in the wall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over, quickly sprint past. It's basically like stand as close as I can without getting burned. And after it shoots out and then retracts back in, I'm gonna quickly cross over when it's finished.
Holy shit! It's literally a platformer game.
I literally was thinking hell dive.
Well, so as I said, we've got the art here. That's actually like it's quite regular with its timing, but in actuality, it's sporadic.
Pretty inconsistent.
Yeah,
like
so
spluttering out, kinda like a
I'll-
flamethrower with a really bad trigger.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll give you athletics to get across, but you can only advantage because you're waiting for it to return back to its source
I'm
before
really
stopping.
cool and I have very muscular thighs. 24.
24. Okay, you.
Oh wait, no, sorry, that's a 22 because the game still thinks I'm raging.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
that's 22.
Okay, we can cancel your rage and.
There we are. Okay, so yeah, I hop over across, and seeing that these pipes were connected, I'm just gonna give these pipes a mighty wallop
Okay, with
my anchor.
With your anchor. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
We can do that. Roll strength.
Flat strength or an attack roll with the
Attack
anchor?
roll. Yeah, you can roll me an attack.
Okay. Normal. That's 8.
Yeah. Okay. You damage the pipe, bending it and causing it to. Where is it? There we go. Causing it to spurt out a smaller stream of flame from the pipe.
Oh.
Give me a dex save, please.
Dex save. Let's see. 6.
X. Okey-doke. Alright, so I'm just going to add it for you. It's 2 fire damage. as the flame
Like,
bursts.
spits fire at me, catches like my tail and just pats out or some shit.
Yeah. So
Well,
everybody
you
else
also
is,
look perfectly and just forget how big the tail is.
everybody else can now see that Corda is essentially stuck between two flamethrowers at this point.
This one wasn't that big.
No, it's not. Like, it's a smaller one, but still. Is anybody else want to do anything?
I don't feel like taking damage right now, if you don't mind. And Kashan is just going to go ahead and Misty Step right over here.
Hey, okay. Sure, you Misty Step over there, completely bypassing the flames. If you click again somewhere, it should like teleport you somewhere, I think.
Oh,
Oh!
cool.
Oh, that's
So,
sick as
I
fuck.
did not realize it would do that, so
Yeah.
I should have just done that rather than dragging myself over manually.
That's alright. The more we know. Right, so, right, let's see. Wakefield, yes, as you were kind of like watching everybody else try and like maneuver past the flames, you feel a kind of a numb thunk on your foot, and you look down to see that this guy tried to take a bite out of your metal foot, and his teeth just kind of like shattered. And you took
I'm
no
going
damage because he
to-
failed.
I
You
put
just
my
kinda-
hand on it dead. Like, oh, poor little thing, and cast Eldritch Blast.
Oh my god, you're executing it!
Hey, ruthlessness is mercy.
Why do you sound like a fucking, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Someone from the Warhammer fucking universe.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe because it is.
Alright.
It's not.
So, as you are beginning to make your way across, and we've got 2 folks over here now, we've got 3 over here, and you can see a couple of these like little burned up ghoulies. Sorry, I got distracted by the fact I said ghoulies. Okay, so you see these burned ghouls very slowly, and I mean like any kind of muscle and stuff has been completely like turned to charcoal at this point, so they've got absolutely nothing to like help pull them out of this fire. You see them like slowly pulling themselves forward as you see the hands finally pull up and out, and there is a big old demon climbing out of the hellhole. It is very similar to the ones that you've seen before. The I've taken to calling them snatchers in my head canon here, so
Alrighty.
Body snatchers.
yeah, exactly. So they are, yeah, he's about halfway out and he's crawling out. He says nothing, but still has that that same laughter, albeit a little bit deeper because he's a lot bigger.
Oh, gross.
So he's crawling out, but slowly. I will give everybody actions while you figure this out.
I wish Kashan had good deception skills. Be perfect just to yell, "Hey, we're not done up here yet. You try to crawl out of here, it might just collapse back on you. Give us another 24 hours or so, and we'll be ready for you to escape the pits of hell."
Okay, I mean, roll me deception, and we'll say that you said that in Infernal, and we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes with his.
Give us another 15 minutes.
I'll give you advantage for being
That's a great performance.
A fiend and saying it. And...
Oh my god, it worked!
I didn't get the advantage. Gosh, I rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
That was great.
Well,
Those are the moments
so-
you live for.
Yeah, he is crawling out, and as he is, you see that he is fucking huge, and he's getting further and further out of the hellhole, and Kassan says that in Infernal, and you just see it, like, like, you've never seen these things make any sound other than laughter or copying something else until now, where it just sighs and starts slowly crawling back down.
Oh, okay.
I will say you've bought yourself time, not necessarily gone, but yeah, he's out of the picture for now. So,
as soon as he's out of earshot, and it's just, Kassan, what in the hells did you tell that thing?
I told him that the area was unstable and he needed to give us time to secure the area. Technically not a lie, we're just not securing it for him. And removing him as part of securing it.
Right, I guess that's true. Oh, wait, what about that crane over there? Do I see any sort of controls or anything for this crane?
No, it appears to be sticking out of the wall over here, but what you do see is a rather singed rope hanging down from it that you might find useful.
I just realized, could we have just walked around the other way? It was going the whole way across the room. That's the thing.
Oh, the fire thing was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either
Actually,
way, we would have been dodging it.
I think what Sigurd does is actually looking at the situation though. I think Sigurd walks back, and he kind of waits, and he's watching the fire thing go out sporadically, but realizing that there's essentially 2 flamethrowers are here. He only got one dealing over here. He holds out like both of his hands in his hand, and he's like prepared to block the fire as he's like waits for it and then sprints across.
Okie doke. What we'll do is
Spider-Man holding the 2 trains.
I will. All right. So I'm trying to think. You're not blocking it, but you're prepared to block it if it
I'm
does.
prepared to
come
take
up.
less damage if it hits me.
Right,
Hopefully.
I see. Okay, well, roll me athletics or acrobatics.
Right.
I'll let you choose.
That's a 18 athletics.
All right, cool. Okay, so you managed to dodge it completely without having to use your palms for protection.
I just hug my pants. I'm like, oh. Ooh,
But you do
I didn't
see
want them
that the
to-
wall lower down here, the stone wall, the stone cave wall is actually like it has melted and become molten, so your pans wouldn't have fared very well. Okay, I guess for the other two, do you want to just roll me athletics or acrobatics to try and get across, or do you have any other ideas?
I mean, that's pretty
What
much
are,
all.
what are these little
These are
circles?
pillars.
Okay, pillars.
Yeah.
The only other thing is if you want to try and
there's a
swing
pillar as
across,
well,
we can try and throw a
that's
rope.
been knocked over.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I just jump in the fire like last time.
Can
I wasn't
can
sure
I-
in this fire.
Can I throw him a rope? I don't know where he is in the fire exactly. Do you at least jump across when you jump?
Oh yeah, I jump across. I just fail.
Yeah. So we'll yeah, we'll put
right in the middle of it.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Okay. What we'll do?
Oh no.
Man down.
Claims he's dead.
I killed him.
Alrighty, I'll add that for you. That's 4. That's 4 fire damage, and you feel your metal exoskeleton essentially like getting to a point where it would fuse together if you spent any longer in there.
Not this shit again.
So you do. Well, I can't say you successfully got across because you got a nat one. So we'll leave you in there, and you can.
Can I roll to throw him down a rope, or to try and kind of lasso his foot?
It's not down. It's flat. So.
Oh, it's flat.
Yep.
Yeah, everything here is flat until you get to the hole, and then it's just like almost kind of like a drain.
Yeah.
Ah, I get it now. Okay.
But yeah, Anna, since you were asking about the pillars, this one has collapsed and would possibly provide a way of like trying to jump over the flame.
That's not my concern right now. Right now, my concern is trying to plug this hole to buy us even more time, and that's why I was looking at the crane.
Interesting.
I thought that maybe these were like circular pieces of stone that were chiseled out of the floor, which is where this hell pit started.
I see. Well, no, but the pillars are circular.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What can we do to plug that hole, and how do we control this crane?
Well, as I said, the crane is behind this wall, so and that is above. So that's about 20 foot up, about the same as this. And you do see stairs here, so there may be a way to get around.
Alright, I don't suppose there's any way that if I summon Mage Hand, it would help deflect some of the fire, right?
It'd get obliterated, just like the poor cast iron pots that thankfully did not get hit.
I don't think that Mage Hand even has HP or anything, so it
has 1 HP.
If it gets hit, it just vanishes.
Oh, it does have 1 HP. Okay, if you take damage, you can take 1 less damage.
Alright, so yeah, I guess I'll just like start to prep it.
Yeah.
And as soon as I run across, I'll just cast it to my left side as I rush.
Alright, okay. Roll me acrobatics or athletics, it's up to you. Alright, so
wait, don't forget, is Bless still in effect?
No, Bless ended a while ago.
I'm right.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, so I'll add it for you. You only took 2 damage. It was 3, but then Mia-chan heroically jumped in front of you.
So get down!
Alright,
Gods! Oh, I haven't been burnt like that since I accidentally grabbed a hot cast iron pot back at the White Bell.
it is very, very obvious to all of you as well. This is probably most likely where all of the hell coals were being taken from. Mined out of.
Bastards.
Alright, so as Enna kind of puts out the little bit of fire that she's probably still got, and starts walking back over to the party. Alright, we need to figure out how we might be able to use that crane. It might be able to pick something up and block that hole.
There's just like a burnt rope at the end of the thing?
Yeah.
I fear the beast will likely be strong enough to tear through the brain.
Most
We need
likely.
to find a way to dispel this magic.
Well,
Though perhaps
Unfortunately-
dropping the crane on his head would be beneficial.
that is something, yeah. I suppose you're right, but unless this starlight apparition or whatever it was that my parents want me to have faith in, unless it gives me some sort of strength, I don't know if I'll be able to dispel anything.
There's a corridor.
A corridor?
Yeah.
You.
Yeah, Wick, you can give me a con save there real quick.
White.
Oh, sorry. I zoned out.
That is completely understandable.
Oh, I'm not too great at those. There we are.
Yeah.
You know, it's not bad.
All right. Yep. Okay. Right. So you basically like unstick your feet from the ground before they get fully stuck in, and then we've got Corda. If you want to make me another check to just get through that last one before we move forward.
The deck save, that will fucking spurt of fire in my face. 16.
Yeah, alright, you're all good. So, you can, if you want, begin to head up here. I don't think there's anything else for you out there, so.
Okay.
Alright, so, heading up here, you first of all hear kind of panicked noises coming from the distance, coming from this direction. It is not quite screaming, but the kind of muffled screaming, I guess, and coming from that direction. And I assume that you guys have not been whispering while you've been moving about, so you do hear someone shout. I'll just grab oops. Just grab some stuff. You do hear a voice shout, shit. You hear a voice shout, are you here to rescue us? Careful! There's more of those bastards in here!
Gotcha.
More survivors.
Can I just call out, Ivan, is that you?
Ivan's dead.
No, his wife thinks he's alive in here. There's no body.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so you hear the voice return, Ivan! Ivan's fucking dead!
Okay.
It
just immediately just doesn't care anymore and just keeps walking forward.
Sigurd, we can't just leave them.
Well, I didn't say we were gonna leave them. I don't know where the voice is coming from. I'm just walking forward.
Oh, gods.
These could be voice thieves once again. Like the ones we've encountered before.
I mean, that is true, but have you ever heard one of those things actually have a conversation with one of us?
No. I'd merely say, be careful.
Right.
If we need to be quiet. Oh, this area's blocked off. Okay.
Does this thing see me as I walk by, D?
If you roll stealth, it might not.
Awesome. Let's do it. What could possibly go wrong?
Wait a minute.
Damn, that's actually not. That's not half bad.
Wait, do you have heavy armor?
Wait, hold on. I might. Where is?
A lot of armors give disadvantage.
Yes, I do. So I need to roll that again.
Yeah. I could go and have the spell to enhance the stealthiness.
So,
damn, it's still a 14 though.
It's still 14.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, you successfully move past without it seeing you. What you do see, though, is... let me see. You see... Oh, that should... Hold on, just don't move your guy for a minute.
Yep, no worries.
And then this would be-
Honestly, I wasn't trying to sneak past. I'm trying to sneak up behind him and smack him
you're
with
good.
a pan.
6 and no. There we go. Yeah, you see some folk over here basically trying to barricade themselves in. I don't know if you can see that now.
Yeah, I can see him.
Go. They're trying to barricade themselves in with furniture and the like, but they are not doing particularly well as the ghouls continue to try and break through.
Sigurd's mind just says, what would Enna do? And then he sneaks up behind the thing and takes his cast iron pot and he's gonna try and smash this thing's head in.
That is patently not what would Enna do.
Oh, no, it's a ghoul. Enna would help the people. That's what Enna would do.
I see, okay.
It's like Sigurd can't cast magic, but Sigurd has pan.
He can't cast magic, but he can cast iron.
Hey!
That's a 19 to hit.
Yes, a 19 is a hit, so you can roll me your damage.
Oh god.
Oh my god!
That's 9 bludgeoning damage. As this cast iron just goes straight into the back of its head.
Awesome, perfect. All right, so yeah, you bonk this guy super hard, and he, oh, damn it, that is him down. I can't select him. There we go. Boom. Right, that's him down. And in the meantime, you do see that there are 2 more. So one of them is going to move towards you, and the other one is going to move towards you. And because the others aren't actually round here yet, they are going to give chomps on Sigurd. So first one is both miss. Both miss.
I'm like deflecting them with the pot. Get back, you heathens!
The whole pot. I love that.
It's like you have a brazier, like an incense burner in your other hand.
Oh yeah, because I have the pot of hell coals.
We need to turn the pot into a 2-handed weapon for you, so you're holding both the handles.
Fair enough.
Great pot.
The great
pot!
The great pot.
The warrior jars from Elden Ring.
I've actually got I bought tokens for Elden Ring tokens, so I've got those.
Oh, I fucking we got it. Elden Ring one-shot win. Elden Ring one-shot win.
Perhaps.
Probably after the Bloodborne one-shot from Strixhaven. Or Steinhardt, I mean.
Where is it? I keep losing it. Sorry. Super distracto brain. Just
No worries.
select. There we go. That'll do. Okay, so the rest of you are gonna try and catch up.
Yes.
Yeah. Upon hearing an emphatic Henna's gonna pick up the pace.
All right. So, making your way around the corner, you see that once again there are more ghouls. Surprise, surprise. So they, now that the rest of you come around, you can see that there are people trying to barricade themselves in, and Sigurd has successfully attracted the attention of all of the ghouls. So
I'm okay with this outcome.
So you may do as you please to get through that.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my. Well, I'm saying anyone else first. Before I'm essentially just gonna smack him again.
Yeah, Enna's gonna do her normal magic missile bonus action crossbow.
There you go.
So-
The patented missile crossbow.
Yeah, so that's what we like to see.
Nice.
Alright, so I'll do 2 hits on this one that's directly in front of Sigurd.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll do 2 hits on this one since he's kind of behind half cover, at least from my perspective.
Yeah, sure, that
So
works.
he takes 10,
10.
he takes 5, and then bonus action crossbow. On the one directly in front of me.
Okay.
Damn, I really gotta get better with this thing.
You're practicing, you're learning.
Well, your magic missiles are never gonna miss, so
That's what makes it so good. I'm actually gonna smack. Did the one in front of me go down, or is it still up?
It's still up. Both of them are still up.
I'm gonna smack it with the meat cleaver.
No, sorry. Damn it. I keep. Basically, I've just. Right, so this one did go down because that was the 10 damage on that one, so that's my bad. This one, you swing your cleaver and it misses as he kind of sidesteps it and snarls at you. Wake, I see you sneaking around there. You want to come around and attack?
Well, that's happening. Yeah, I'm gonna run over here. And I need to move one more so I can see what the hell. Alright. I'm just gonna send my little guy over there and let him attack.
Pitbull, go!
Pretty much.
Alrighty, Ruth.
Waiter! More 5-year-olds, please.
Excuse me, what?
Pitbull's named Cupcake.
Pitbull's named Cupcake versus Pitbull's named Devourer of Hell.
Oh, its name is Thickles.
Pickles.
Named it Thickles?
Pickles. Not Thickles.
Tickles. Tickles or Thickles? I'm confused.
Pickles. Tickling.
Tickles. I'm gonna write this down so I don't forget.
Very important information for the recap.
Very important.
Listen, extremely important, okay?
No, I'm just waiting for.
Alright, so this is what it does.
attack roll.
Yeah. Fuck.
Alright.
I love how every time you use that thing, it's just like a barrage of dice, and I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
It's rolling for all the different damages.
Dice just vomit.
Yeah.
So you gotta.
10 and a 9. I'm not doing shit this round.
Yeah, unfortunately not. Alright, so although your Eldritch Blasts do fly past and essentially destroy the barricade that was there. Right.
Oh, wait a minute.
Planes.
5.
Yep. I put in the firebolt. I was just waiting for us to finish the damage calcs.
Sorry, it's not a 10. Apparently it's a 15.
It failed wildly.
Yeah.
As long as you're not burning my back, I don't care.
Let me see. Well, it says +5, so it did the +5 already.
No, I have the feat that adds my magic. Wait. I guess yeah. You're right. It did work correctly.
Okay, so it all comes down to Enna.
Beat the shit out of him.
Hit him with the mace.
Or sorry, Corda.
Get him, Corda.
You said it all comes down to, and then you might cut out, and I was like, is it me or?
Yeah, Corda.
Right, okay.
Just
So
pause for dramatic effect.
let's get a good view of what's going on. Okay, let me barge past everybody.
Yeah, sure.
I'll barge past everyone and just like, fuck it, we can do the good old anchor strike, slam on his head, right down on top of him.
Of course you can.
No fancy nothing.
Hey,
Oh, it'll connect all right.
finally, right, okay. You roll your damage. Yes, his
head has been completely obliterated by a giant fucking anchor.
yeah, just shoulders now. The rest of his body just like shrunk like Wile E. Coyote being hit by a piano. Right. Okay. So, so as you enter what clearly at one point were living quarters, the metallic kind of tang of blood assaults your senses. more than just the ghouls. There have been, very obviously, there have been deaths in this area recently. The room is strewn with makeshift barricades, scattered tools, and as you approach the barricade, you see people that have armed themselves with makeshift weapons inside behind the barricades, and they move the barricades to let you in.
This is a bit more lively.
Yeah, they're having a party in here. So you do see that there is one person that is gravely injured down here. They are they're bandaged up with whatever they had available. So like they've made tourniquets out of like ripped up clothing and stuff, but it's not enough to actually like fully stop what the damage to this person's leg.
Would I be able to possibly tell how much HP they would need to like be back up to like barely functioning?
They
Could I make a medicine check to figure that out for my friend?
yes, you can.
Alright, I'm gonna analyze this organic.
Oh my god!
Alright. How fucked up is he?
So a commoner has 4 HP. This guy has got 0.1 HP.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my hand, and I'm gonna just like use 4 hit points from my lay on hands.
Hey, okay.
So he's back up to at least like he might still feel pain, but basically he's stabilized.
Yeah.
Is
Very
the idea?
good. Yeah. Very good. So you
Because I
have
figure out where that
successfully stabilized this guy. They remain lying there, but give you a very thankful look, before they close their eyes and their head hits the pillow again. You've stabilized them, and you're aware that you've stabilized them. They're just completely exhausted.
Yeah. Oh, good.
In the far corner, your gaze settles upon a figure in a makeshift cot, a genasi. Or ganassi? Genasi.
Ooh, what type?
Fire.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Their once vibrant features are now pale and drawn with exhaustion. Their body is battered and bruised from the recent ghoul attacks. And I will how do I do this?
Can I examine and give another medicine check?
Yeah, I'd like to actually also do the same too, to see how she's holding up.
And then so wait, who are you examining?
I want to examine the genasi.
Yeah, me and Death both want to medicine check the genasi.
Cool. All right. Yeah, you can roll those medicine checks.
Damn. I'm just not rolling well tonight.
Yeah, Anna, you think he's probably the healthiest he's ever been. Wakefield.
Why did you pull out the dagger?
I was just clicking my sheet. It was right next to it.
Wakefield, you see that he is quite weak. He says, as he sees you approaching him, he says, I see you stumbled upon my sanctuary. Quite the predicament we find ourselves in, wouldn't you say?
You cut off.
Quite a predicament we found ourselves in, wouldn't you say?
Definitely seems like it.
Right.
What do you think about this mine? Used to be a thriving operation until it all went to hell. Quite literally, it seems.
Huh. Any idea on how we can stop this?
He says... yes. Why? And he says, well, it all started when that armed Runres came looking for Ivan. She didn't take too well when we told her that he was already dead.
I see. Which way did she run off to?
He says, basically back the way you came, but there will be a slight problem there. I must say. Ivan was one of the unlucky souls caught in the collapse. But Runra, she really isn't a bad person. I don't know exactly what's got into her. If you want to get access to her quarters, or where she's holed away rather, you will first need to activate the lever down this way. We have barricaded that way because there is some terrible noises coming from that direction. Pretty sure there's more of them down there.
Well, if we can stop the hellhole from spreading, we can hopefully keep that demon from coming out and eating everyone here. So, I suppose we best continue on.
Very well. Good luck to you all. You'll fucking need it.
Charming.
I want to go behind him and say, I just need to lick something in your back. I think you have a wound.
Oh my god.
And just slip the necklace on him.
Necklace?
Yeah. You just see me put a necklace on around his neck.
Interesting.
Okay. I want you to roll sleight of hand.
Sure. I don't think I'm good at those. We'll see. Fair.
Okay. You begin to put the necklace around his neck, and as you do so, there we go. Just need to get this. Alright, okay. As you do so, he grabs the front of the necklace and tries to yank to make sure that you don't get it latched onto his neck, and he says, "No, you're an agent of Karo Kojem." And
I'm surprised you can say his name.
and he turns around.
Respect, put this thing on.
And he turns around and, well, he tries to turn around. Basically what I'll do is get you to roll strength to grapple him, and it'll be versus his ARI.
I have a -1 to that. Let's see how this goes.
Poorly.
Is there a feature that gives me advantage from those marks?
Yeah, you can choose to have advantage on a roll.
Yeah, I'll do that. Why not?
Okay, that will be used up, and then you get that back in your long rest. Then, so
Let's do this again then.
okay.
Significantly better, but
It does succeed. He got a 7, so he beat you, and then you pull it back around, and you manage to essentially get him in a chokehold as you clasp the necklace to his neck, and the rest of the party sees this struggle go on, and all of a sudden the Genasi goes limp before standing up again, his eyes glazed over completely, and teleporting away.
Wakefield?
Was
What
he
the
the first-
bloody hells was that?
And then Wakefield, you just hear.
You have done well.
A job.
I didn't know you could teleport people to safety, Wakefield. Why don't you go ahead and teleport everyone else here as well?
Sure. Does everyone look away?
No, Wakefield, what the bloody hell was that? If you're gonna be working with us, you need to be honest here.
That was just part of a job that I was hired to do. Teleport these individuals to the right person.
What do you mean, these individuals? Genasi?
Certain Genasi.
And who's the right person?
I will say that you don't have to say, and you can roll deception or anything if you want to. It's up to you and your character.
The same individual that has employed me for this job. He just needs to talk to them is all. Just roll some deception.
Okie doke.
I'm rolling contested insight. God, I have not rolled above a 10 all night!
Fuck. They're all going for me.
Okay. They might not. They might not believe you, but they can't force you to tell the truth. And so far, it's only Sigurd that actually.
Yeah, Corda thinks it's legit.
Oh my god.
Only Sigurd saw past your deception, and whether or not Sigurd brings it up, it's up to him.
I'll buy
He's
you
got
2
trust.
pots.
He's got trustworthy eyes of 500 lumens.
Oh god, what have I gotten myself into?
Yes, my eye sockets are quite trustworthy.
Right, whatever. We have a demon that we need to stop. Come on.
All right. Okay.
She couldn't have bloody teleported into this place already, could you? If you've got that. Fucking cheapskate.
Maybe.
Corda makes a mental note to try and steal any of his teleportation stuff.
Alrighty, Ruth. So.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm surprised you're still approaching that thing, because Corda rounds the corner and immediately stops, and you all just keep pressing faster. Enna, I mean.
So. You're quite surprised. You find yourself face to face with a towering figure. It is clearly a hill giant that has succumbed to the same thing that turned the other people into ghouls. Its rotting form towers over you menacingly. The room reverberates with the creaking of machinery, which you can now see the actual stuff to use if you still wanted to do any of that. And he is he's going to attack first because fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
He's a big
Fair
boy. He's a big boy.
Well,
Are you
so
rolling
big
initiative
boy.
for this?
Do you know what? Yeah, sure. We'll roll initiative.
Got it.
Okay.
There we go.
Still has not changed one bit. Oh my god. I rolled 1 dirty 20 for a perception check, and that has been my highest roll all night.
That's a 15 for my initiative roll.
Fun for initiative.
It's at the top. So you just click on your picture at the top.
Little Baldur's Gate 3 style initiative, I love it. Honestly, it makes me sad we don't use it more. If only to see that pictures at the top.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Wakefield, have you done it yet?
I don't think I see it. I might be blind.
You can always use the combat
You didn't roll
encounters
yet,
tab
no.
on the right side.
Yeah. I think I'll do that. I cannot find it. There.
Oh, do you not see the profile pictures at the top? Like lined up across the top
Holy
of the
shit,
screen?
Wake's going first.
Oh, shit. I had my sheet up. I didn't see those at all.
Ah, I see.
Like,
Okay.
wait, what
all
the
right.
hell did I roll?
You rolled pretty good.
Okay, so he's still going to go first, just for surprise round, and then we will move forward after that to Wake. So, oh, do you know what? I want to. do that. There we go. See if it has an animation to it.
Oh boy. Big boy, big boy.
Ah, it doesn't. That one.
Giant
Okay.
fight. Giant
Whatever.
fight.
So, that is a 24 to hit, and is going to do 17 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, interesting.
How are you doing?
He swings his mace down upon me. I hold up the anchor to block, but the sheer force of that giant mace almost crunches me immediately. 17, you say?
Yeah. It was more than I was expecting, I'm not gonna lie, but
Get rid of that, and then change that from 30 to 18 instead.
Okay, half your health. Got it.
yeah, okay, and then let me see. He is going to take an opportunity just to jump back.
Opportunity attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so
He
can get up
brings,
there.
as he brings it down, he like kind of, he tries to continue pushing it down, and I'm pushing up against him, blood coming out. And as he lifts it up to retreat, I get a cheeky shot at his ankles or some shit.
Okay.
I get to throw the anchor with the chain.
Shoot at his kneecaps.
Okay.
23.
That
Hit him in
is
the balls.
yeah.
Just ball tag.
So he's gonna take 11 bludgeoning damage.
Hey, okay.
A nice cheeky shot.
11. Okie doke. Yeah, so you you hit him in the back of his leg as he's moving away, and it causes him to stumble his jump, and he ends up having to climb up this instead. So this is a raised platform. It's only about 10-15 foot. I suppose I have to be specific. It's 15 foot up, but there's stairs that also go up to that. So you can be down here and you can still see him, or you can go up there for melees and stuff, unless he moves. But moving forward, it is Wakefield. I will allow you all to be able to move through each other because we don't have any halflings or anybody that's small that needs to worry about, having that
Yeah, we
big
got
person.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No shorties this time.
Where the hell did it go?
A D&D party feels odd without a short person.
Oh, you can't see him, can you?
Okay.
Right, restriction. Oh,
Is he right here?
you should be able to see him.
He's up here.
Yeah, can you not see him up there?
there's like a lighting wall, I think, or something blocking.
Light restriction, none. Ah, there we go.
I think I'm just messed up.
I mean, I can see him from all the way back here.
Yeah, I can see
I
him as
can't
well.
for some reason. I have to go.
Try
all the way
refreshing.
back here. Yeah, I might need to.
Do you want me to move you
Real
back
quick.
down, or do you want to be in melee range?
Yes, please.
Yeah, go, I'll move back.
Yeah, sure. Let's be in melee range. The squishy guy.
Put the warlock in melee. He ain't no hexblade.
That ain't Falco.
Oh man, alright.
You see him now?
Let's see. There we are. Yeah, I can see him.
Cool. So, a shortcut that could be fun for ranged attacks and stuff is if you hover over him and press T on your keyboard, it'll target him, and then you should have your animations and stuff. Obviously optional.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm just gonna cast Eldritch Blast. And see what the hell happens. 19th hit.
19 to hit is a hit, okay.
Max damage. Oh, no, sorry. Almost. 8 damage.
Awesome. Okay, right, so your Eldritch Blast, and then you still want your tickles over here.
Tickles, yeah, Tickles is gonna get next to him, but unfortunately he's not hitting anything today. And that's my turn.
What did he get? He got an 8.
8.
That meets it.
Oh,
Okay.
he's got that barbarian style AC.
So he's gonna take 6 piercing damage, and you have to give me a Constitution saving throw. DC 13.
Okay, con save coming up. 16, so he succeeded on that.
So he takes 6 poison damage.
6 poison damage, okay. Yeah, he
That's
is...
it.
Yeah, cool. Alright, so your tickles flew up and jabbed him in the cheek, and he's like King Kong swatting at the airplanes with pickles. Pickles, I love it. Okay, right, we can move around now to Corda.
Revenge. She is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's enough. Moving speed. Yeah, okay. Hold on. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Revenge, so to speak. Pissed off. This guy got a damn fucking dirty hit on against her. And that makes Corda fucking mad, so we're gonna rage. Big mode.
Fuck yeah.
Giant fight.
It's like action figures, like.
That's great.
That's so funny.
Alright,
She's
okay.
gonna, increasing up to a size that match the giant. Might be a bit smaller because he has a hill.
You match him.
I did
for
that.
now.
Oh, nice. I did look up giant sizes when I was thinking about Corda a while ago. Yep, with a increasing in size, with blood dripping down from the wounds she suffered from that huge mace. With gritted teeth, she brings back that anchor for an uppercut to the chin. That's a nat 1.
Oh no! Okay, alright.
Oh man.
So you swing the anchor upwards,
Swing and a miss.
and he takes a step back like a fighter. He seems to have like a bit more wherewithal about him than the other ghouls, and basically puts his hand up to prevent the anchor from like swinging back down as a secondary attack type thing.
You cunt.
With that, anything else in your turn?
I have no action or bonus action left, so that is my turn done.
All right. Right, back to him. So, okay, he with holding your anchor in the air, uses his mace, swings it round, tries to hit you in the side of the head, and you basically block him with your arm as well. Now you're both in this like stalemate.
Oofed.
Okay, so for the purposes of that, we'll just have you in a mutual grapple that either of you can end.
Okay.
And we will move forward. So, Enna, your turn.
Okay. Rushing forward and seeing Corda locked in hand-to-hand combat after taking that heavy hit, Enna is going to summon her mage hand, hand it a potion of healing, and then command it to go over to basically feed it to giant Corda. So, yeah, no, literally as it flies over, Enna just shouts, "Corda, open your mouth!"
As you go, the potion pours into your mouth.
That's fucking awesome. That's hilarious.
Alright, so that's 9 HP. Are you able to do that, or do you want me to?
I can do it, it's alright.
Okie doke. Is
And
that your
even
whole
though-
turn there?
Even though I know it's a long shot, I gotta still fucking try. I'm not giving up on you!
It's Cobalt Engineering by its...
Fuck yes, there it is!
And the funny thing is, you only needed to beat an 8.
That's true.
Sorry, I should have took that away from you. No, you did really good on it. Right, okay, yeah.
No, you know what? You know why I hit? Because it's a bigger target.
Ah, fair enough. Okay, yeah, you can roll your damage. Awesome, okay. Yeah, so he is in this stalemate now with Corda, and he just takes an arrow to like the side of the head. It's just like sticking out of his thick skin as he lets out like a massive kind of guttural roar. He's getting like overwhelmed and stuff. Right, so next up we have Kasson.
Alright, I'm gonna scooch on in. Now, is this guy wearing any metal?
He is holding
No.
metal.
I figured not, just wanted to double check. Unfortunate.
I'll actually be right back.
Is going to go ahead and pull out. Considers the moonbeam again, but instead we're gonna go ahead and enter into. Alright. There we go. Looking for this particular spell. Guiding Bolt. It misses.
No, it doesn't. That's a hit.
It doesn't? Holy cow.
Oh,
18
damn.
damage.
Okay. Alright, so let me check. He is yeah, that took him from not bloodied to like way more than bloodied.
This on is going to go ahead and conserve his resources rather than summoning up another form or anything like that. He'll just stand there and scooch near Enna.
Alrighty, Root.
If I can move my character. There we go.
Alright. Then we move round to our good friend Sigurd.
Who knows? I'm full of shit.
Yeah, who knows you're full of shit. Who came over and like he walked over and just like stared at the side of your head for a bit before like changing his mind. Can't hear you at the moment, Wisp, so oh, is that everybody?
Hello?
You're lagging.
Of course.
You're
I
good
can
now.
hear you now.
Okay. I have a question. Can I throw a cleaver from down here?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna run over here. And I'm gonna take my cleaver. I'm gonna chuck it at his head. This has advantage, right? Because
What?
of guiding bolt.
Oh.
Yeah, it does.
It would, yeah.
Cool.
Oh.
Unlucky.
Damn it.
Your cleaver, you throw it with such ferocity that it flies past him and embeds itself in the wall. Embeds itself in this stone wall.
Figured it's just kind of.
If it's too high up, Corda can reach up and grab it for you.
yeah. Oh, mom.
Right.
You are breaking up again, but I'm just going to move forward, and if you need another turn, you can. If you have any other actions, you can take it on Wakefield's turn. Right, so Wakefield, go ahead.
Well, I'm a warlock, dude. I do the same thing over and over and over.
Run up and stab him. Like, completely take me by surprise.
Jesus.
Hey, okay, alright. Thought that was not 20 for a second.
Almost. Now this is what I want to hit. Yes, finally. They get a con save.
Yeah.
S'il vous plaît.
On normal, that's a 15, so that's still a success. But
Yep.
Oh yeah, so your damage rolls all together. So I need to do math now. So that is
Take 12 from
12
the
damage.
Eldritch Blast. And 7 piercing, and then a half of 9, which is what, 3? 3 poison.
7.
So 10. So 12 and 10.
All right. Do you want to describe how Tickles finishes him off?
I'm going to shoot him on the side of the head, making his skull swing around while Tickles is like on his shoulder, and this has his stinger up, and he just face bombs it. Like face plants the stinger, and he just drops dead.
Awesome. Right. Yeah. He collapses to the ground, stumbling backwards and falling off of the ledge, just completely obliterated. There is obviously a hill giant-sized maze if Corda wants that. Obviously, it would be a pain in the ass to lug around when you're not in rage mode, but still.
She looks at the mace, and then she looks to her anchor, gives it a swing, plants it in the ground. Mine's bigger.
Alright, okay, so with all of that, that guy dead.
Can you grab my cleaver, Corda?
Mom, can you get my cleaver from me? Yeah, she reaches up and just like, it's like a toothpick she's picking out of the wall. Takes out the butter knife size, and then just like kind of drops it.
You got all shrinked. Right, so
make sure you remove my rage condition. I don't know how to remove that myself.
yeah, I'll do it for you. I'll tell you how to do it as well, though. So
Okay.
in your character sheet, down the right-hand side where you've got all the tabs, there's a little electric symbol. That's your effects. You will see rage as a temporary effect in there, and you can just delete it.
What's that? So electricals?
Yeah.
Oh. And then disable effects.
Yeah, you can disable it or delete it.
I will delete it.
Yep.
Okay. There we are, Dunzo.
Alrighty, right. So, with that, you are. Let me see. Can I get a perception check while we're in here? And I'll turn the music back. It's been in fight mode for a while. Right. Yeah, give me a perception check, please, everybody who wants to.
Okay.
Never mind, nobody else needs to. Right, so.
There we go.
Alright, so there are a few things in here that catch your eye, Sigurd. The first is the very, very big lever that the Genasi mentioned, that he said would open the pathways. Second is above it, there is a tattered banner bearing the sigil of a noble house. The banner has since been, or the banner is clearly like defiled. It's covered in dried blood and dark symbols, the same symbols that you've seen sketched in other various places around the dungeon. And then here, beside...
Damn, you guys killed it?
And then here, beside the lever, there is a symbol that...
it looks like a key.
Yeah, it's the same one that Kassan was able to decipher earlier as being a like an arcane lock type thing.
I know the reference, but your mic freaked out.
Yeah, I could not hear any of that, basically.
Yeah, wisps.
It's that time of the night, unfortunately.
I thought I was the robot. No?
Yeah.
But yeah, so Kassan, you recognize the symbol again as the symbol that was connected to the arcane lock type magic. It's not explicitly arcane lock, but it's something similar, and it's clearly interconnected by some degree with the lever.
Alrighty, another lock. Kashan is going to mull over this lock. Does he think that if he scratches it off that it will trigger it, or that it would disable it?
You can roll me Arcana.
Okay. And once again, this is not dark magic.
No. As dark as
guidance for
arcane
myself
lock can be.
I figured, just wanted to clarify.
Oh, good.
Guidance on myself saved me a little bit.
Okay, so you are aware that scratching it out may affect the magic, may remove it, but you are also aware that it is connected to this lever in such a way that the lever is a mechanism to activate and deactivate the magic.
Alright. Well, if the lever is the key, so to speak, and Kashan's going to try to see if he can mess with the lever to try to turn it off.
Alrighty, right. Yeah, you pull the lever, which is this thing up here beside Corda.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
Yeah, that was what Ois was trying to say. Yeah.
No.
Before I died 100 times over.
It works.
We'll see. I give it 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, Kassan, you pull the lever. And you can hear several doors, like several like big stone doors, like opening throughout the entire place.
Kashan is gonna wait till he sees one of those dudes walking through the doorway that he's seeing, and then just unpull the lever to try to squish him.
Okay, yeah. Are you talking about this doorway all the way over here?
Yeah, like I can see it, so.
Oh, right.
That means he's supposed to see it.
No, that person's not moving. They are stood there, staring directly over at you guys.
Yeah, that would be fucking.
It seems the hellhole is still open. Unfortunately.
It appears so.
You want to try and dump this crane into it?
Sure.
Alright. Let's get everybody to. Like...
Corda, I might need some assistance for this.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, yeah.
Just
So I'll move you over there, sure.
Walk all the way
I'm gonna
down.
cast guidance onto Corda.
Right, so we break.
Oh, bless me.
So what are we trying to do with this?
Well, I think you're just rolling strength or athletics to dump it off, by the sounds of it.
Let's kill.
Question, can I tell what this person is over here?
You can roll your perception, it's quite far away.
15 for strength.
Is that with guidance or without?
Oh, without.
You can add guidance, and then I think.
Is it? Because I see.
Oh
wait, no, yeah.
And I'm giving guidance to Sigurd.
Yeah,
so both of you have guidance.
Yeah, so
Guidance,
Sigurd, you
guidance.
can roll me athletics or strength.
That's a
it's up to
19.
you. Okay, a 19. And. Alrighty, Ray. Yeah, with. Yeah. You. I'm just adding them. I'm not even doing like advantage. So yeah, working together, you both with well over 30 start pushing this off the edge before it eventually shifts and collapses off the edge, tumbling down into the portal. It shatters along the way, so it's not like the whole thing rolls into the portal, but a good bit of it does, just as you see, just as you see this guy like trying to get back out. It lands. It lands on top of him and throws him back down. And your perception check, Enna, as you see this person like wandering around in that room. You see that it is an elderly Dwargar woman.
I think we might have found Ivan's wife.
Huh?
Did you all not see her across the way, looking at us when we opened up those doors?
Oh, I did. I just wasn't really paying attention.
Classic Sigurd.
She's got some kind of book over there.
Well, since the fire is gone, do you want to try and get in there?
Is the fire that's spewing over there gone?
Oh, no.
That's what the...
But, you know, I will say that you have have blocked it a little bit, so it doesn't go the whole way across. Sure, but it's definitely not gone because it's coming from a source over there. So a little bit there.
Do we think the doorway is closer over here, like where we came in, or is it over here where we like crossed through?
Well, you can go this way. So you can either jump down here, or climb down there because that's open now for a shortcut, or you can make your way back through the living quarters.
You said that this was what, 15 feet up from that?
Yeah, 15, 20. If you climb down, you'll be fine. And there's no
Okay.
urgency at the moment, so you can climb down without.
Yeah, well, Anna's gonna move with a bit of urgency because she wants to get to the bottom of what's going on.
Okay, doke.
Over there, at least.
Well, I will move
Thank you.
everybody over, because... And then I'll... Anna's...
Making my way downtown.
Alright, so Sigurd has found the secret entrance. It was a clean wall
Secret
that
tunnel.
has been... that has opened up. So, as you step into the final chamber, the air crackles with dark energy, the stench of death and decay overwhelming your senses. Before you stands Rumriz, her form twisted by madness as she chants fervently over the lifeless body of her husband.
Oh dears.
Rumris, you need to stop!
You fools! Can't you see? I'm doing what must be done to bring him back.
I know you think that that's what you're doing, but this is wrong. It's not natural. I know you loved him, but I don't think he would have wanted this. You're bringing so much destruction to those around you.
Well, actually, do you know what? You can roll me persuasion with that. And then you were going to say something as well there, Kassan?
Yeah, can Kashan perform the help action by pulling out the book and pointing out like problems with every line, like explaining like this physically cannot work?
100%, yeah. Yeah, so you can have advantage on that one.
Kassan is literally gonna actually
Actually, nerd emoji.
I'm not here to tell you that you're morally wrong for trying to resurrect the dead.
Son of
You're
a
just
bitch.
doing it incorrectly.
No, you know what? No, I'm using favored by the gods for this. I'm using favored by the gods. I'm rolling 2d4 and adding that. So that brings it up to a 17.
Okay, so 17 is not quite
Can I cast
enough.
guidance on him?
Yes, you can,
Yeah, I was gonna do that too.
Alright.
Which
Oh, and I forgot you roll it, my bad. It doesn't matter, we both
You
roll the
only get
same
one
thing.
guidance, also, unfortunately.
Okay, so...
They don't stack.
So that's a dirty 20.
Yeah. You... I don't think a dirty 20 is enough to stop this woman from trying to resurrect her husband. She says,
You think you can stand in the way of true love? You'll soon learn the folly of your arrogance.
as she pulls a crystalline dagger out of the book as though summoning it.
You realize... Can I... You first, sorry.
Oh no, Wisp's breaking up. Damn it!
Uh-oh. He called it 5 minutes.
Alright, well, in the meantime, while Wisp's getting fixed, she says...
See, I understand if you won't let me do this, but can I cast something?
I mean, you're a spellcaster, I'm not going to stop you. What do you want to cast?
I'm casting sleep and I'm up I'm upcasting it to 2nd level.
Oh. Okay, interesting.
Put everybody to sleep.
That's 31 hit dice, all on her.
31. Okay.
To be fair, I think she's just a normal citizen. That's just 1 HP.
Oh, it's 4 hits.
That depends, but
And plus, we don't know that. We don't know what she could have.
Her an archpriest. He can make her an archpriest.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, I've got her, like... yeah. Okay, so, yes, you do put her to sleep. She passes out, hits the ground, and continues like mumbling in her sleep. It's nothing really coherent though. You can see the book that she's holding. You see her husband, whom is completely destroyed. Like she has destroyed his corpse in this endeavor. Like it doesn't look like a person anymore. And it's clear that like she'd gone mad. Although apparently she'd only been in here for a little while, so madness striking that fast isn't particularly common, even in grief. So, could I get a medicine or investigation check on her?
I will gladly roll medicine.
Same.
Okay.
Finally, I'm rolling well.
Never mind. You got it.
All right. So Enna, as you investigate little Miss Runres, you see that she has a mark of the taken on the back of her neck. Hers is slightly different to yours. It doesn't have a larger symbol on the outside of it.
Oh my god. She's been taken.
Hey.
No wonder she went this far. It's almost like whatever the bloody hell is infecting these people, it could sense that she was weak or something. Susceptible to being persuaded.
What would you like to do? I know Wakefield's already sharpening his dagger, so I don't need to ask about that, but...
Oh yeah, I'm just aiming an Eldritch Blast.
Oh,
Like,
Wisp was trying to communicate.
I'm afraid to speak because I don't want it breaking up mid-sentence again.
No, you're fine. We can hear you now.
Never fucking mind. Never fucking mind.
Never mind.
The moment he opens his mouth,
yeah, so...
back to lag.
Kassan,
I'm so sorry, Wisp.
Kassan, Sigurd has asked, what do we need to do to stop the ritual? To stop the hellhole, I'm imagining.
I was hoping that perhaps her book could guide us. My best guess would be to destroy this insignia on the ground, and perhaps we might have to slay her, though I pray not. Can I roll Arcana to investigate?
Yes, please, yeah. I'll take a...
This is definitely dark magic, so...
100%, yeah. And I'll take a religion there from, I think, is anybody proficient in religion? I think Wakefield is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can roll me that. As he says that, Sigurd is already destroying the sigil. Okay. Okay, right. So,
looks at it and is like,
So 11.
11.
Okay, so you first of all, Wakefield, you recognize the symbols as more symbols of Orcus, and Kassan. You recognize the whole sigil, all of it. Is laid out almost exactly how it should be done, but it has been corrupted by the symbols of Orcus that have been placed in. She has been manipulated essentially into doing this wrong. It's not that she's chosen to put these in. It's likely more a deception, but yeah, you can tell that likely destroying the sigil would have some sort of some positive impact, but you're not entirely sure if it will close the hellhole with 14.
Would it be possible to go and alter it so that it actually does work properly, or would that probably just bring in a devil, wearing the guy's skin as a suit?
With a 14, you're not sure.
Are any of the sigils drawn on there and not carved in?
Yes. I would. Yeah, a lot of it's finger painted on with blood.
Yeah, whatever's not carved in and is going to use prestidigitation to clean.
Okay, so as Sigurd scratches out the carved in bits and you prestidigitation the other bits, the ritual aspect here stops, and little by little you see the hellhole begin to die down. As I said before, there is a literal hole there, because this was like a borehole kind of operation. But you see that the kind of portal-ish emanations coming from it essentially just disappeared, I think I said before, like the flushing of a toilet just swirls away.
Nice.
No, I'm flushing!
Yeah, so she is still asleep, but I don't know if...
It's a minute with concentration.
Okay, that's...
So she's probably getting ready to wake up.
I mean, we're taking our time. These characters would definitely be acting a bit faster than we're talking about it, so I'll hold off until I think it's about right.
Gotcha. Wait, she's not gonna... She won't stay asleep forever. I'm not sure if when she comes back, if she'll, I guess, shed her skin or try to attack us, but I really don't want to have to kill her.
Then let's
Perhaps we don't need to kill her, we just need to destroy the mark. Sean is going to charge up a firebolt.
Okay.
And just carefully graze her neck with it before following up with a Cure Wounds.
Okie doke. So, as you do the firebolt, basically you're just you've basically turned your finger into a soldering iron, I'm imagining. You see that the mark doesn't disappear, it's not on a layer of skin like a tattoo, but seems to be almost projected on, so it doesn't matter what you do to the actual symbol itself. you are reminded as you work, and you see Enna standing in front of you, and you see the back of Enna's neck, and you see the back of Runres's neck. You see that Runres only has a small triangle, whereas you and your party have a small triangle then surrounded by a bigger triangle.
Me and my party have what?
Oh, sorry. Yours is a smaller triangle surrounded by a bigger triangle, and I will take Arcana and Religion on those again, if you want.
Here we go. Once again, guidance on myself.
All right. Okay. So, comparing yours and the elderly Dwergar's markings and the symbol that you saw. Perfect. Okay, so we got over 20s on Religion and Arcana. So,
Barely.
Yeah, barely.
yeah. So we see the symbols, and then also remembering back to the symbol that the Rank and Vile had carved into the ground. You are aware that the outer triangle must be some sort of suppressor to the inner triangle, if that makes sense. It's like a jail.
It's like a seal
Yeah.
around the mark. Okay.
That's a better way of saying it than jail. Thank you.
So if we get rid of that outer triangle, she should, in theory, get back to her own senses.
Opposite way around.
If we add an outer triangle.
Okay, yeah.
I have an idea. Or more specifically, I know who to ask about an idea. And Kashan is going to use his Mark of the Taken to reach out to our friend and ask, we have found another Taken. How do we protect her as we are protected?
So you decide to fight. Add the sealing mark around the mark of the Taken. This is but a temporary solution. She will still be hunted, as you are. But she will be herself.
John kind of looks up at the rest of them. You guys know how to add the sealing mark? And like a little awkward calling him again just to ask him how to do that. But
Do we just carve it?
Blood?
I got a knife as he pops the knife out of his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, before we do anything else, maybe we should secure her, because if we do anything to her, she might wake up.
there. You all secure her while I go and clarify.
Corda just grapples. Yeah, Corda just grapples her.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
you
Sean
want
is going to use the mark
Let's,
to taken again.
Corda's grappling while Sigurd sits on top of her. Alright, so you contact them again, and he.
How do we do that? I'm not a magical tattooist.
He explains that basically dealer's choice. As long as the mark is around it, it should work. So you could scratch it in, draw it on, anything like that. It should become permanent just by the sheer magical symbol itself.
There we go.
Very well.
But he says it in a cool voice.
Hey, there we go. I can make a small mark on an object or surface.
Hey, all right. So you can do that.
So I guess I'm the resident brander.
Yeah. All right. So you get down and you inscribe the sealing mark onto the back of her neck, and you see something change about her appearance. Her well, to begin with, she goes more limp than she was before, but you see not like black smoke, but like a black kind of slime come out of her eyes as it runs as it runs down her face, and I would have her wake up, but she no, we can have her. Yeah, we'll have her wake up now. I'm sure a minute's up. Right, so she wakes up as this completes, and she is an innocent old woman surrounded by gore, and she is terrified, and immediately just starts bawling her eyes out. And
oh, no, dear, please don't look. And Enna tries to comfort her, kind of pull her into a bit of a hug and try to shield her from what she unknowingly did. Just try to console.
Yeah, your character's got to wake up in prison away from their crimes. Yeah, you do that there, and she drops her book, which I'm just gonna put that over there. Drops her book, and do you know what? I can actually just go and add all of this into there, and there is a chest over there as well. So for the time being,
I'm not much of one for consoling others. Don't tend to do a good job at it, so I'll just rummage through the chest, I guess.
Not a problem. Don't worry. I've got this. I've had to, not to this degree, but I've had to handle a couple late night drinkers who let's just say they were sad drunks.
Well, telling others the intricacies of how the afterlife works and where their departed loved ones actually went doesn't tend to elicit many smiles in my experience.
Well, mayhaps I could...
I also did not open the chest.
Mayhaps I
will
could
just
help you
need to double click on the book instead. It should be fine.
Okay.
While everyone does that, Enna's actually gonna lead Runrez back to the quarters to not only show that she's okay to everyone, but also let them all know, hey, the portal's closed, there shouldn't be any more ghouls, we're good.
Alrighty, Ray. Yeah, you can go and do that, and as you do so, everybody's super duper thankful. Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff in there for y'all, and with that, we will end the session. You can find your way out next week.
Right. Yeah, Enna's gonna try her best to help everyone out and rejoin the party. She's gonna give her dad's cane to the one person who kind of just conked out after we healed them.
Oh.
She's gonna try to help make sure everyone gets out of here.
Alright, so I will just bring everybody down, then everybody can be... I'm missing a couple of people. Where's Sigurd and Wakefield? Oh, there's Wakefield.
I'm right here!
Yeah, I'm right here.
Yeah, they're both down here on my end.
Oh, okay. Right, so...
If Foundry wouldn't keep disconnecting me, it'd be great.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Incubus Horn Dagger. What the hell does that do?
Alright, well...
It stabs things really well.
Actually, how many of those bolts are there?
That should come in a pack of 20.
I mean, you can...
nice.
Yeah, if no one else wants them, I think anything to make my aim a little better with this fucking crossbow.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you guys.
This stream was made possible thanks to my amazing Patreon supporters, so thank you all so much for your support, and a great big thanks to the Dastardly DMs, Whimsical Wisp and Moxie the Demon.